to Comics and the Cross, the greatest streamers that you have never heard of. You have entered the world of the Book of Astra. We are on session number 23. And I think we took a break last week, right? Yeah, we took a break last week. So we are back at it after a ton of lore drop over the past 2 sessions. So with that, I'm going to hand it over to our magnanimous game master, Spacehawk. Boom.
There was so many words that came out of your mouth that I just loved.
I have a really good ability
half of them made
to say
sense,
a lot.
But I love them.
I have a really good ability to say a lot, but I'm actually not really saying a whole lot. I'm really good at it.
Well, before we jump in, and yes, we did have a ton of lore drop the last few sessions, so be sure to go and listen to the Book of Astra on Spotify, or go check out our YouTube. Because they were awesome. We've had some awesome sessions so far, and we are now going to be tonight in session 23, the reunion. I've been looking forward to this for the last 2 weeks. It is going to be awesome. Before we begin, first R. No, that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow night. First off, happy Mother's Day for any ladies watching or women
Mother's Day
who are just important, or just any female out there who is motherly, pet moms. We love you. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you for joining us. And if you're listening to this and this is like a year from now, happy Mother's Day. Cat moms. LJ's a cat mom. Happy Mother's Day, LJ.
I'm a cat dad. I was gonna make an invincible joke.
You're a cat mom. Sorry, it's been said.
You're a cat mom.
It's on
You're
stream.
A cat mom.
It's official.
It's official. Can't think of that. But also another thing, guys. If you haven't, if you're like, man, you know what? You know what my mom really needs for Mother's Day? Some dice. You can get some dice from Misty Mountain Gaming using, what's the code? Does anybody know the code?
No clue.
I have
Let me look in my drawer real quick. Hold on. Oh, it's called Cross 10. That's what it is.
It's called Cross 10. It's very easy. Make sure you use code Cross10 at MistyMountainGaming.com to get 10% off of some awesome dice for your mama or for yourself.
I keep double posting Cross. I apologize.
It's okay, dude. You're used to doing it. I'm like absolutely not. So like I feel weird not being the DM because I do it on Monday. So I'm trying to be helpful tonight. I can do stuff.
So if you're not watching these live, if you're listening, and make sure you stop by live because you're missing good stuff like this where we're having double posts. It's fantastic. But you don't want to miss it. Well, guys, let me see if I could remember. I looked at my notes real fast. Let me see if I could remember what happened last time because it's been 2 weeks and my brain has been mush. So last time we had a lot of confrontation. Faye confronted Zoc. We had Misha and Zuko. They were making their way back to Sunset when they got attacked by a giant robotic butterfly. Faye and Zoc.
That's right.
Yeah. Zoc and Faye were heated. We don't really know why Faye doesn't like Zoc, totally. But we know it has something to do with her disdain for the Hawtor. They had an attack happen in Sunset, demolishing all their food from these robotic crows. Faye helped, but after some time, she was like, nah, I'm out of here. Peace out. And she took off and met up with Zuko and Misha, I think. Maybe.
Yep, that's what happened.
That's what happened. Sure. Let's make that happen.
Yes.
Also, we had Binnie confront Hawthorne after 10 years. We now have a grown-up Binnie, and she wanted to know why. What happened? Why did you run? And Hawthorne explained, I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't kill Z. She asked me to do it, and I've been on the run ever since. The Binnie and Hawthorne were approached by a mysterious woman named Mary, who helped them fight off drones and convinced them that her employer in Capital City needed their help. So I want to pick up. Let's pick up actually first with Zoc. Zoc has now set off to Capital City. Due to the food shortage, he is trying to convince the Capital City to officially make Sunset a town again to get them back on a supply chain for food. And supplies to Zoc. You've been traveling for a couple days, and it's getting colder out, which you know that the colder it gets, food gets more and more scarce, especially here in the marsh. I mean, the marsh is starting to come back to life, but the food is getting very scarce. You haven't really seen any monsters or anything for the past few days. And it's evening. This is like your maybe week number 2. You know, you've gone most of your week. You've taken it really slow. You've killed a few things, a few monsters. And you finally are making good strides to get to Capital City. It's getting cold out. And you come across a camp. You, in your helmet, you kind of slow down and you see several you see several people in this like little camp. And you can pick it up from there and you can just hear them cooking and just, you know, cleaning weapons, and really silence is in the air for the most part.
Hey there. Put my hands up.
Yeah. They stand up, point their guns.
I am armed, but I don't have my weapon out. I am coming from Sunset, on my way to Capital City.
Sunset. No.
It's a town.
Never heard of it.
It's a town back that ways a bit. I'm gonna be honest. We're running real low on food, and if you have any to spare, that would be great.
They look at each other. I don't know where you think you are, man, but I don't have much to spare. It's getting a little colder. It's getting night, but you're welcome to come join us at our camp if you'd like.
You don't mind?
As long as you don't point the weapon at us, please.
I'm not going to point any weapon at you.
We're quite peaceful.
You ain't going to have no trouble from me.
And they invite you in, and they pour you a little bowl of like this hot soup. You don't really know what it is. Hungry?
I'm starving.
Slides it over to you.
Appreciate it. What are you guys doing
no
out here by yourself?
You hear one of the guys slurping the soup.
Without taking my eyes off, I'll just put the bowl up to my mouth and just slowly start eating
Which
it.
you can't see anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna.
I like hit my eye line, crap, and then my chin.
You pour it on your face. You're like, ah. You're sitting there and you slip the soup, and the guys are like, well, we're not really from around here. We're actually way further down south, but we've been trying to travel around the marsh to spread our message.
What's the message?
Oh, we're spreading the message of the serpent.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, well, and they kind of look around and they're like, well, we believe that there's a great serpent in the desert, and once a year, a lot of people give offerings to said serpent, and we've never really seen it, but we know it's there because usually, the offering's gone, but we make the offerings, and it's we feel like by doing that we're blessed.
What type of offering?
We're blessed with prosperity.
We talking about?
Different things, assortment of things.
It's not like a Hawtor offering or anything, is it?
What's a Hawtor? Is that what you are?
Yeah.
We don't really know. Honestly, we thought you were like a mutant or something.
No. I mean, I've met a few mutants, but I am not one myself. I am a Hawtor from the mountains.
We
back
typically
that way a ways.
We typically stay down south, but whatever we could give, we try to. But
well,
yeah,
I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, I'm just on my way to
man.
Capital City, which hopefully is not that long. But you You ain't got no trouble from me, and I appreciate it. If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
Yeah, you know what, man? It's getting dark out. You're welcome to stay in our camp. We have extra. I mean, there's like 3 other guys that sleep in the tent, but we can pull out a little pad. It's quiet.
In the tent.
Yeah, we got like cots for everybody. I mean, we have only a few tents because we're traveling, so
To be honest, I'm used to
we can't carry
travel.
like a whole thing. This is just we have a tent and we have a few cots.
To be honest, I'm used to traveling light, so I don't mind sleeping out here by the fire.
Oh, well, sure.
If that's
No
okay with
problem,
you,
man.
all the same.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. That's all good with us. What's your name? You said? I'm sorry, I didn't catch it.
It's okay. The name's Zoc.
Zoc. My name's Harry.
Harry? Nice to meet you, Harry.
Yeah, Harry.
Put my hand out.
And he shakes it. You get the scent, like just with your, your sensors are stronger. You could kind of tell just like hand grip and scent and everything that this seems like a human.
My eyesight is not that great, Harry. But do you happen to be a human?
Righty there. I am. That's is your eyes okay? Like
Yeah,
did you get hurt or something?
I got sick. I got sick at some point. My eyesight went. So, but with this helmet, I'm able to see a little bit better. And my senses are heightened, obviously, because I can't see, so I can smell really good and hear really good. So, but yeah, I had a buddy who was a human. He was a buddy. He was a fine shot.
I'm sorry to
Fine
hear
shot.
that.
Yeah, me too.
Well, we're glad that you've met some good humans out there. And remember, if you have any questions about the serpent or anything, just let us know. We're happy to talk more about it.
Sounds good. Appreciate it, Harry.
Yeah. And the guys go in the tent, and Harry's like, if you don't mind, I'd like to just join you out here for a little bit. And you like music?
I'm not really a music person, but I won't say no to a tune.
And you hear a guitar, and he just pulls out and he starts playing this just Marsh tune. It's not like the happiest song, but it's just like the not as creepy and bluesy as the when you encounter the spirit of the marsh. But this is just more just like just strumming like do 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 like a country song he's singing, and he just starts humming away. And so you just relax for a moment. This is like just a peaceful moment to you. I
kind of lean back on my elbows. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. I want to cut over to Binnie, Mary, and Hawthorne. And this has been you guys have been traveling for a week now. Mary has not really divulged any information, and she's been quiet almost the entire trip. She's just, every once in a while she's saying like, just check up on everybody and make sure, Binnie, that you're doing okay, that your wounds have been healing properly and stuff from the drones, and walks over and it's cold. It's the dead of winter. And you guys are getting close to, you guys are following this icy river up north. She goes, well, she could be getting close to Capital City. Probably another couple days.
Oh, that'll be nice to be in somewhere warm for once. Oh, too cold out here.
I know.
I
know Salamandos don't do too well in the cold.
I like my sun. That's why I like my old town Sunset, is because it was far enough south where, you wouldn't get much of a cold. We'd have a few days, but it was mostly nice, perfectly spot right in front of our sun.
I've been to Sunset a few times.
You have?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Do you
Just
remember
passing
like?
through.
Do you remember like that little? Well, maybe you never seen it. And Binnie just kind of gets out a little bit.
Oh no, tell
It
me.
was a little mechanic area.
The couple times I've been, it was just for business. I just popped in, went to the saloon. I do remember a funny looking mutant, big guy behind the bar, and yeah, he was pretty nice. But you had a nice little town. Heard about the Nile. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I kind of wrecked it. But then, you know, some Hawthor came and lived in it. And she kind of perked up a little bit. Some Hawthor came and lived in it. And Uncle Zoc, he brought his whole family. So now they're rebuilding it. It looks quite different from what it used to be. But it still feels like Sunset to me. Although I think they're going to change the name. Uncle Zoc's been talking about that for a while.
That's good, kid. Well, I'm happy that your town's getting rebuilt.
From?
Yeah. Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm from all over. Mostly from Capital City. I lived most of my life there. She kind of like stops for a second, like watches her words, and you do know you don't even have to roll for it. You notice it. She kind of almost stumbles a little bit. She's like wants to say it but doesn't. Capital City, just easiest. I've traveled a lot though. When I was younger, funny enough, my didn't really know my dad for a good chunk of my life, and then me and him just traveled around. He found me one day. It was miraculous, actually, and been traveling with him since.
Well, you've probably met more of my brothers and sisters than I have. Then, if you've traveled all over the place.
I probably have. I know quite a bit of Salamando. And there are quite a bit of orange-colored ones like you.
Yep, that's us. So, Salamandos, they kind of herd in color. Not, I know it's kind of weird, but I guess it just kind of shows what kind of Salamando they are. And so we're the orange, yellowish? I don't even know if I should mention the yellow, but we're usually called the orange ones. But
yeah, I've seen some green ones and blue ones, but orange ones, I've seen a few of those. There was one I met in another town, in Thieves' Den. His name, I think his name was Lonnie. He said he was number, I don't know, 23.
Yep. I need to go meet him. I've only met.
Yeah.
Oh man, who did I meet? Let's see.
Sure, you met a lot. You have a lot, right? Salamando.
Oh yeah, I'm number 100.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I was the last one before my mom. She finally passed away. But I've met Bonnie, Bartholomew, Nix, and O'Malley. O'Malley had a weird accent, though. I thought that was kind of funny.
Well, if you ever get a chance, Lonnie's been really cool. So, she smiles. What about you, old man? Where are you from?
Mostly from around about Sunset. That's kind of grew up in the outskirts on the farm. Feels like a lifetime ago now.
I know that. Man, oh man.
Time, just been going from place to place.
You have any siblings?
None that I know of. I was adopted by a mutant couple. And they never had any kids of their own, and if I've got any brothers and sisters, I don't know about them.
I had a brother. Long time ago. And
it's good that
been
you
hard
reconnected with
without him.
your daddy, though.
Yeah, it's good to have a dad.
He wouldn't happen to be
She kind of looks at both of you.
this benefactor that you're taking us to see by any chance, would he? I noticed you've
Kind of
not
smiles
really
a little bit.
told much about him, and
I like to let his business stay his business. He very, I don't want to say shady, because he's not. He's a good guy. And I don't want you both to go in with these preconceived notions. I know a lot of people in the Marsh are bad. I know.
Yeah, tell me about it.
But,
Grumpy.
I mean, you're both bounty hunters. You know. But, not everybody is bad, and not everybody's working for bad intentions. My benefactor, he's working hard. He's trying to make this world a better place. That's all he's trying to do.
guess I just like to get a feel of what I'm walking into.
No, hey, you know
I've
what?
walked into a lot of meetings, a lot of face-to-faces with people who claimed to be doing what was best for the Marsh and were very secretive about what was going on, and 9 times out of 10 they end up trying to screw us over. So I'm not going to be surprised if that happens, but I'm just trying to get a feel of what's the situation here. You know, for someone who you said he's not a shady person, he's acting a bit shady.
Shady private, he just knows that.
Same thing in this world.
Gladly
darling.
tell you.
Same thing in this world.
He just knows that if he were to tell everything, put his hands on the table, that it's a little dangerous. People would come after him. So he's careful. But I totally understand where you're coming from. My dad and I, my dad adopted me, actually. 2. I was found wandering the marsh when I was a baby. Left alone. I guess my parents just didn't want me. So I was raised by a human. Took me in. I don't really know all of my past. I know some of it, but not all of it.
And what is Mary? I don't think I asked last time. Is she a human mutant?
She's a human. She is a human. She is she's mixed. So she's like an older, mixed, more leaning towards more black woman. Kind of longer black hair. Some of it's silvered. She's close. She's about 50. In her 50s.
It's like your parents and my parents both gave us a similar start in this life.
Yeah. Well, we're getting close. There is, up ahead, there's a few icy paths we could take. There's a couple icy walkways we can go down. Just be very careful when walking on the ice. It's a little dangerous. You could easily slip, but we just need to be careful. We'll be capital city. Hopefully not too much longer.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm gonna cut over to what are you right now? And by the way, everybody is at full health because it's been several days. So make sure that you update that on your sheets. Who are you today?
Okay,
Misha?
so we've advanced.
Who are you today?
So
Who are you today?
Okay, let's see. Okay.
For those that don't know,
I'm on two characters.
LJ is playing. LJ is a Quell playing two different personalities, and so he has to roll for what personality he is today, who's in control. Kind of almost like Firestorm kind of things.
All right.
So
Let's see. I mean, that was like a drop.
we've had Donavan the last few times.
Nope.
We have. I'm re-rolling
Yelling at
that.
my cat.
There we go. Oh my gosh, I keep getting 4, which is still the dang fire form.
So
Wow.
once again,
I re-rolled that twice
You
just
are
to get a
in
different number,
your-
by the way.
you are in your fire form. Again, you just have not changed. Donavan has maintained control this whole
That's
time.
wild.
It's like,
Wow.
I was in too long.
Faye and Zuko, I feel like probably up to this point, you guys have been kind of arguing most of the trip, most of the
gosh.
journey back and
Oh,
forth.
fun.
And Donavan has kind of like stepped in the middle the entire time to kind of like both of you stop. Like, you gotta stop. He's like a dad on a car ride. Stop it! I'll pull this car over.
About to
So
leave
you
y'all.
guys are also walking through, following this icy river. It's cold. It's been getting cold the last few days as you guys have been advancing more north towards Capital City. And I'll let you guys pick it up from there, whatever conversations you like to have or anything.
So apparently, I love how I'm like this walking campfire for the cold.
No.
Apparently. So,
I would
They
say
have to keep
Zuko.
it close.
Zuko.
Everyone huddled
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
Falcor is kind of like he's been flying, like kind of staying close and flying up and like scouting a little bit and then like flying back down. And she comes up to you and she's like, "It's all good. I don't see any danger."
Girl. Keep sharp.
Yes, mother. We can't hear you, Zuko. You're muted.
Can he please shut up? He's giving me a headache.
It's a
He cannot hear me.
And you can't hear her, so you must be going crazy.
You just hear squawkity, 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 squawkity.
Well, that's what I'm referring to.
Oh, okay. Well, you haven't been exactly quiet yourself, so you can just deal with it. She's a part of the crew. Back up.
I need all three of you to make me a perception roll.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Falcor goes, I
Ooh,
smell something.
a
Falcor too busy
17.
talking. I'm just kidding. Oh geez.
Faye,
An 8.
Falcor tells you, you notice something. Burning.
Mm-hmm.
You start to smell it too, but you know it's not coming off of Donavan. This is like almost like campfire.
12.
Okay, so the only person that notices it is Faye. Faye, you notice more north, there's sounds like a fire of some sorts. Your nose is like very trained to it. Like it's kind of getting stronger, and you think you hear people talking. It's very far off, but you kind of, with that roll, you are almost hearing like echoes through this like cold tundra forest.
All right, everybody. I think maybe I might be able to get us to civilization. I don't know if obviously if they're friendly or not, but we could always check it out. Do y'all smell that too? In the air?
It smells something, but
It's a bit difficult for me under my own flames, I guess.
or maybe I'm just smelling him.
Smelling my own fumes.
Well, maybe just so we
Dang.
don't freeze to
Go
death,
for
we
it.
can go check it out. Alright, otherwise I'm gonna leave you guys.
Now hold on, we'll go check it out. I'll go check it out with you.
So you guys are gonna make your way over to the campsite. I want to cut back over to Zoc. Zoc, Harry is finished playing his song, and he has gotten up. He's like, "Well, I got some. I gotta take care of something real fast. I'm so sorry. I do not mean to be rude, Zoc. It's been such a pleasure in your company. Nice to see a new face. I have to go take care of something real fast in the back, okay?"
Okay.
Yeah, it's all good, man. I promise. It's nothing.
Famous last words.
It's nothing that's planning on harming you. Nothing like that. It's just we're preparing our next our next bountiful for the serpent. We're preparing our next offering. So I just have to go prepare it.
Homie said bounty.
Okay. All right. Do what you do, man.
I didn't mean bounty. I was
know.
trying to say the words and I couldn't. Harry gets up and heads to the back. Roll me if you would like.
I was gonna say as soon as
Perception
he goes out of sight, I'm booking it. Zoc is not comfortable right
Roll me
now.
a perception check. You shouldn't be.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty
yeah.
Harry.
You hear what
I
sounds
bet
like
you feel
a woman
lucky.
screaming.
I hear what? I'm sorry.
A woman. You hear a woman screaming, and you hear "Shut up! Keep her tied."
Zoc, he, like, as he's getting ready to run, he just goes... He sets his rifle down, pointed at the tent on its tripod, and he hits his stealth module. And he hits the drone for the drone to fly around the back. And I pull out my pistol, Pharaoh's End, and I slowly walk to where I heard the noise. I'm doing it stealthily, and I'm slowly walking.
Yeah. Roll a stealth check
Okay.
with advantage.
Okay. Okay, I got a 23.
As you go back behind this tent, you see this woman in a cage. And they have opened the cage and they're like gagging her, wrapping back around. And she's looking rough.
Actually, I'm gonna holster my
Really?
pistol and pull out my knife.
It's looking really, really rough.
All right, so can you explain the layout to me? So like,
Yeah.
or at what he would like.
Yeah.
know.
So what Zoc senses is, I'll set it up in Tabletop. Tabletop.
A table.
And then
It's a tabletop.
it's a
the
Tabletop.
top of the table.
I forgot to add in one of my characters here. This woman. Sorry.
Let me know when you want me to switch.
Yeah, you could switch.
Oop. That's not showing up. Hold up. Really? Alright, tabletop's not showing up. I can get it in a minute, though.
Okay. I'll just say that you see, so you walk behind this little tent, and you see this woman. She's bound, and has over her head. She's looking rough,
There it
and
is.
she is really like beaten. And they're like, "Tell you what," and the guy leans in. Harry, it's okay. It's okay. Soon, you will be with the great serpent. And you will be in peace, my sister.
So, alright, so I was up here by the fire. Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm moving my character. I was up here by the fire. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up my rifle. And I'm going to come down here. I'm going to set my rifle basically right beside this tree right here.
Okay.
And I want to go behind one of these guys. And I want to try to stealthily kill them with my knife. Basically back of the head.
I'm gonna give you one, but once they see this guy goes down, it's gonna be.
That's fine.
Yeah.
The gun.
Well, I'll just say you could do this one. I'll give you a freebie.
Okay.
But like, you're gonna trigger initiative. So.
That's fine. That's fine. So, all right. So the way that I had pictured it, now that I see the house, so the gun is over, like, I can't point, but it's over by that tree on the left. I
You
feel.
ping it.
How do you do that?
Should be able to ping it, I think. Right, Cross? Can you ping?
Mm-hmm.
How do
You
do
should
it?
be able to.
No, I don't know how to do it. I don't want to hold it up. But so I figure the gun would be by that left tree. The drone would go around the right side of the house. Yeah, there you go. Drone would go around the right side of the house, and I'm approaching this dude from the back. So it's basically covering three points of entry.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go up to that guy right there, and I'm going to try to slip my knife into the back of his head and cover his mouth.
Okay.
Oof.
I'll say you don't even have to roll for it. I'll say
Okay.
you do it. But roll for initiative.
Okay. Alright, I got a 17.
Okay, just add it to your character.
Oh, crap. Yeah, I can do that.
And then we'll say that. Okay. Okay. So they see this, and you are now you're invisible, but you do have the blood on you, and they pull their rifles, and we will cut in just a second. Hawthorne, and you could leave it on this, by the way.
Okay.
Hawthorne, you and Mary and Binnie get to these icy plates that Mary mentioned. She stops for a second and she nudges you and she goes, "Someone's right there." She walks forward, raises her gun. "Hey, friend. Who are you?"
Oh, because he's handed him his pistol.
And she like kind of signals you just to hang on just for a second. This guy has a mask on. "Welcome. Name is Zan." "Well, Zan, that's kind of a weird name." "Look, Zan, we don't want any trouble. We just want to pass. Come on. Pass. Pass. Sure. It'll cost you, though. Mary just rolls her eyes.
I go up to Hawthorne and I'm like, I feel like this guy's one short of a lug nut.
You're ready to go in case something happens. I need a fight here.
Mary gives you a
I put my
signal.
hand on
She
my
puts her
rifle.
hand. She puts her hand and she makes like a gun signal with the back of her hand. Like, this is about to go down.
About to kick off, kid.
And she looks, she goes, I'm gonna tell you now, friend. We ain't giving you nothing.
I go to
He
Hawthorne
points his
and I'm
gun.
like, it's okay, I'll take care of you, old man.
He takes his gun, points it at Mary, and fires a shot. And Mary manages to sidestep it. Oh, and she's like, oh no. Roll for initiative.
Alright. Get it rolling.
Hello.
Mary rolled very high.
Uh-oh.
We're pretty good as well.
I gotta get my right dice out.
Your rice dice.
Right
My rice dice.
Nice.
Rice
The
dice.
dicey rice.
Rice dice.
Ah,
Dude, we should
Uh,
resin cast dice in or
Resin-
rice and dice.
rice and dice.
Rice
Ooh,
dice.
sushi dice.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Sushi dice have to be a thing, right?
Gotta
You
get
guys
real
see
imitation crab meat. Sorry, go ahead.
You guys see across the way that this camp, this makeshift camp that's been set up, has a lot of people. And they all pull guns.
Mary, do you know another way?
Nope. And she takes a shot. She's going to fire a shot. Right back. I'm going to cut over.
Fantastic.
Oh, for some reason, Zoc is here? Zoc, you're here for some reason.
I saw
don't know
that.
why.
I know, I was gonna say,
Yeah, I
why
was
was
like,
Zoc there?
What? Here, I think when I
I'm just
grabbed
hanging
it,
out in the back just to see what's going on.
I think I meant to grab Zuko. There we go.
You're always with me, Uncle Zoc.
because
Okay.
Gotcha. We got you back.
Zuko, Donavan, and Faye,
Me?
you guys run up to this camp, and across the way you see a ton of cultists. And I say cultists
Great.
because they're in garbs, and you can
Oh,
pretty much tell they have a banner of a serpent, and you know, Donavan, you've seen these freaks before. These guys are weird. These are a serpent cult that you know
Oh.
about, and they are like pretty prevalent, and you know they're very, very violent. You guys roll for
Great.
initiative.
Oh man, I shouldn't have never suggested.
I will
I
say,
got a nat 20.
Nice.
I will say, as of now,
Oh, I got to update.
you guys
19.
are fighting the same people that the other group's fighting. You just don't see them at all.
We're on different sides of.
You're on different
Yeah.
sides.
How do I add my character?
All walk into the same
to-
camp at different angles.
Yeah.
Pretty
Question
much.
mark. Question mark.
Right click,
then edit.
and then yeah. I'm gonna just do. Usually I try to break these up, but there's so many enemies. I'm just gonna. They all roll low anyway, so they're gonna be a 15. Well, they're high, but yeah, you guys have
Is that
all
right?
rolled higher.
I got it. All the bad guys look like Zoc. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be easy peasy for me.
So while you guys are doing that, I want to cut back over to Zoc's combat, and we'll go like Zoc's, and then we'll do everybody else's.
Okay.
Zoc, in the midst of this, You hear this woman like just crying. Go ahead.
I don't acknowledge her because I'm focused on these dudes. But I'm going to bring up the interface for my rifle and my helmet. And I'm going to fire at the guy on the left.
Okay.
Dude, where's my D20? Oh, there it is. Alright. Nice. Alright, I got a 23.
Yes, that is a hit.
I got a 12 damage.
Nice. Okay.
And then the drone is going to fire.
The one on the right of this person?
Yeah. No. That rifle hit the guy to the left of her.
Okay.
Or him. Or it.
He.
Dib.
And then I'm going to... the drone's going to hit the person to the right of them.
Okay.
You got a 15.
All right. That is a hit.
Okay. And that's 6 damage.
Okay.
And I'm actually... Yeah, I'll stay where I am.
That one's not there. It's just these two guys.
Okay.
So I'm not going to make you fight like 15 people
Okay.
at once. But there are these two for sure. Okay, so it's their turn. So let's see. Sorry, let me pull up. Thought I had their stat blocks out, but apparently I didn't. All right. So they both have machetes out,
Okay.
and they're gonna basically come at you.
Okay.
And they both miss.
Okay.
Ooh.
Both of them miss. All right. So just like last time, we are going to cut back over to the top of the initiative with Faye. You're muted, Faye.
So sorry. So is that like an ice wall bridge
No, it's
thing?
yeah, basically. It's like a big slab of ice that's kind of frozen over to form a kind of a walkway. It's very, very
Okay.
slippery.
So I probably want to avoid that. So
Yeah.
I'm going to just I'm just gonna do an attack with my saw gun.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm not. I got a nat one.
Yeah, your gun jams
Well, hot dang.
in this cold weather. Cutting over to.
Oh, but wait.
Oh, do you have?
Falcor got a 16.
Yep, that is actually a hit. Sorry, I forgot you had
Okay.
Falcor. Even though I love playing Falcor. Okay, so Falcor's swooping in right here.
And it's 2 points of damage. Yay.
It's something. Stop complaining.
I know. Just don't get yourself killed.
All right, so we will cut down to Mary, who is going to take a shot against this. She actually gets 2 attacks. And one of them hits.
Mary, Mary, quite contrary.
How does your garden
And 14 points of damage to the one on the bridge. She's pretty tough. So she takes her rifle and hits this guy on the bridge, definitely injuring him. Donavan, you're up.
All right, let's see here. All right. Am I too far from my shotgun? I think I am. I don't know. Let me see.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Let's see. So I'm gonna do. Oh shoot. Okay, I remember. All right, I'm just gonna throw. I'm gonna use an action to throw a fireball at the nearest guy.
Okay, that would be this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
This guy.
Okay.
Fireball.
Ooh, 19.
That is a hit.
Okay. And it was let's see, 1d4. Literally just 1 damage. Just singed him a bit.
All right. Next up is Binnie.
Alright. So I'm gonna go.
Remember, this is
Over-
made out of ice. Just
Oof.
wanting to throw that out to everybody.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to figure out a way I can get over there.
Alright, I gotta get to at least here. And then I'm gonna take my rifle. And I'm gonna try to shoot that guy right across the bridge way there.
Okay.
$18.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. Woo. And then, let me find my. Come on, where's my D10? I know you're here. There it is. Alright. With 7 points of damage.
All right. Is there anything else?
No, I think I'm kind of too far away to do
Alright.
anything, so yeah.
Hawthorne, you're next.
Close to here. And I'm going to take a shot at the guy just at the other side of the bridge.
Okay.
Got my rifle. Yeah, 11.
No, that's a miss.
Yeah.
I will say that you should be able to lasso at 25 feet.
Oh.
You could throw a lasso. I don't know if I've ever established a range for your lasso,
I
but
don't think
you
we've
do have
dead.
it.
I've always been in closer range when I've tried it. So yeah, go
Well,
ahead, I'll try a lasso.
25 is a good baseline.
That
distance,
feels
I
like a
think.
good.
Yeah,
like,
he's
you could
within
throw
range,
it.
so I'm going to try and lasso him. It's a strength check.
I'm just out of range.
I
I'm like at
will also
25
say you
feet.
could try to pull him too.
Yeah, I was thinking that I could possibly try and pull him, but
Yeah,
yeah, first. Ooh, 18.
you got him.
Nice.
Ooh.
Alright, would I need to wait for my next turn to pull him then?
Yeah.
How would the
Um,
pulling work for it? Because we've been doing
it
the
would just be-
strength check for the,
We would just
like,
up. Yeah,
would it just be
I'll
a strength check to pull him, or would it be as something else?
I'll let you do like an athletics. He's gonna try to escape.
Okay.
I got a 12.
11.
Dang, he broke. He pulled back and got out. He's like, "Oh, come on now, you do better than that." He is going to take a shot. And that's a miss. This guy's gonna come up here. Oh. Come on. Oh. There we go. He's gonna come up here. He's gonna take a shot at you, Binnie. Pistol, and that's a miss. I am rolling terribly tonight. This
You're a
guy.
little rusty.
Yeah, I am for sure. This one's gonna run over here, and this one's gonna go over there.
He's the Tin Man.
Take a shot against Mary. Oh, Mary's getting hit. She's taking
Oh.
some damage. I got a nat 20 on my own
Oh.
NPC.
What? Oh no.
Luckily, it's not bad because I rolled terribly for my nat 20. She's only gonna take 3 points of damage.
Mary had a little flesh wound.
Just a flesh wound.
So she's only taking 3 points of damage. She's fine. Over here, one of them is gonna take a shot at probably Donavan. You're like a big flaming human person. Does a 15 hit?
It does not.
Okay. The next one's gonna shoot at Falcor, and that's a miss.
Yay.
And the other one is also gonna shoot at Falcor. That is a hit. That's a 17. Falcor is only gonna take 1 point of damage though.
Okay.
These guys are not super strong, but it happens. Zuko, you're up. I think you're muted.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Was giving authority a bonus action?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think so.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna give authority to Faye.
All right, Faye.
Okay.
Zuko has given you authority.
And then,
So,
okay, go, finish what you were saying.
I was just gonna say you have you get a 1d6 to any attack or skill roll. Think of it as like my version of
Yeah.
guidance. So he says, "Hurry up already! You could do better. Do it." You're like, "Okay." I'll push myself a little bit more.
You can do this.
You can do it.
You
You're
can do
right,
it.
Zuko.
You still get an action.
Believe to achieve.
Cut his head off.
You can do it. Cut this freaking head off.
Go for the
Okay.
jugular.
Okay, I'm gonna fire my rifle at the guy next to Falcor.
Okay.
Okay. And I got a 9.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah.
So at this point, do we see all the action happening on the other side of the?
On your roll, you guys might hear something, but you could roll a perception to see if you could see it.
Okay.
So we're gonna cut back to
Actually,
Zock's
that's
combat. Zock, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna move over this way to this dude, and I'm gonna fire again at that guy to the left.
Okay.
With my rifle, and that's a miss. But I will also attack the same dude to my right, the guy to my right with the drone. It's also a miss. Great.
Yeah. It's gonna be their turn. What's your AC?
14.
Yep. This one has his machete. He's going for a swingy swing.
Okay.
You're gonna take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
That was a hit.
So swingy swing.
Swingy swing.
Swingity swing swang.
Their machetes are more dangerous than their actual weapons. So Faye, you're up.
All right. All right, Zuko, you know, no more pussyfooting over here. Let's do this. Never mind. Just gonna
Did
push
you
that
roll
foot.
your? Did you roll your? Or if you want to use authority, you can. The extra d6 on top
it
of it.
wouldn't even. I rolled a 5.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't do anything. Are you gonna
But-
roll as Hawthorne?
Yeah, and I got a 13.
Miss.
What if I can I use the authority with
Yeah.
that one?
You can. You'll hit.
Oh, well I got a 5.
Yeah, you hit.
All right. So, let's try this again. Oh, 5 points of damage. To
Okay.
The one that hurt me.
All right. All right. Next up is Mary. She's gonna take her 2 shots. And she hit one of them. I get from modifier. Okay. This guy is the one closest to the river right here is going to take 12 points of damage.
Dang.
She has some strong attacks. Alright, next up is Donavan.
Okay.
I keep wanting to say Misha.
It's fine.
But
All right. Even if
Been
you
so
said
long.
whichever one, I would. It wouldn't matter. I have something I want to see if I could do for coolness and being spontaneous.
well, look cool. Go for it.
So what I want to tell you, what I want to do, see if you let me do it. I want to see if I can use my fire to launch
wanna win the
myself.
game.
I want to see if I can use my fire to launch myself into this dude and barrel myself into this dude.
Oops.
You
Ooh,
just
Iron
push-
Man it.
To just push me across and just barrel him.
Okay, let me figure this out real fast.
Maybe like an acrobatics check or something.
Yeah, well, let's do that.
Because to be fair, I mean I only have like a +1 to that anyway. And if I end up in the water and having to turn back into my Earth form, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I'm willing
Do
to take. I'm willing to take the consequence.
Do it.
This is for cool factor.
Do it.
Is it
Do
the
it.
guy closest to the bridge?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go
that's
for
the
it.
guy I'm going for because I can't do much from where I'm at. So here we go. Okay, 16. I don't know if that's too. That might not be high enough.
Donovan backs up. He's like thinking for himself, I'm gonna do this. Starts running, I mean fire trailing behind and blast off. And hands reaching out.
Hey there, Comic Clan. Wanted to just take a moment to come and shout out our amazing partners over at Misty Mountain Gaming. Misty Mountain Gaming is one of the largest dice stores in the world. So up on your screen right now, you are going to see some pictures of some of the amazing dice that we ourselves at Comics and the Cross have purchased from Misty Mountain. And they offer a wide selection of dice, so whether you have a preference to acrylic, resin or metal dice, or even if you want to go and splurge and pick up some glass, stone or even bone dice, then Misty Mountain Gaming has you covered. Don't forget to also check out their amazing dice bags, rolling trays and miniatures. Also as well, they sell some different things, some different bits and pieces. You can pick up a leather bag, pick up some glassware, even some drinking horns. So whatever your needs are for games night, Misty Mountain Gaming has you covered. Also as well, remember to use code CROSS10 at checkout to save 10% on your purchases. So whatever you're picking up from them, go and save yourself a little bit and go ahead and treat yourself. Remember, it is a good week to be a geek. Take care.
Donovan, you successfully make it.
Nice.
you
Do we
knock
see,
it, like
from
you
where we are, a light coming
run.
over the trees?
I know, like, whoa,
You could
what
roll
is
on your
that?
turn for perception. You guys are focused on these three, so I would say probably not, but you do hear there's something else going on. I will say that you do hit into this guy and you do knock him back. And he'll take a little bit of damage.
Even
roll
if
like
it's
a
1 point.
roll a fireball, like you would
Okay.
roll fireball damage.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
Do your body's a fireball.
Yeah.
It's not a your body's not a
Your
wonderland.
body
it's
is a
fireball.
fireball.
1. I rolled another 1
Okay.
for the damage.
All right.
I'll take the knockback though. I dig it.
All right.
Sweet.
Binnie, you are up, and honestly, I won't say anything. Go ahead.
Somebody had to get across.
All right. So I'm as close as I can get. Let me see how far away you are. Hold on. Oh yeah, I totally can do it. Okay. Oh, can I? Ooh. Okay. I have an idea. All right. Because I measured it out. I want to try to lasso the guy that's like at the top of the triangle here.
Mm-hmm.
But this is gonna be my action. I want to pull him into this guy and try to pull them into the water. Like get them to lose their balance. So basically move this guy to where this guy's standing to knock this guy into the water.
This is gonna be your action first and bonus action. I will let you know that.
Yep.
You're gonna have to make first of all an opposing strength to get the lasso.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna make you just roll a strength check to see if you're strong enough to pull them back. So
Okay.
I'm gonna roll my opposing strength check first.
Okay.
You just gotta beat a 7.
Okay. Well, hey. What's my
I'll say, hey, yeah, I've seen Binnie roll low in this.
I
Into the
know.
last-
Binnie takes your lasso and throws it and kills all of them.
19. So I got him.
Nice.
Yeah, you have them.
Nice.
If you can roll, oh man, this is gonna be to pull them both off. It's gonna have to be high. I'll give
Okay.
it to you. If nothing else, you'll keep the lasso. You'll keep
Yeah.
you'll keep the hold on him. But to do both of them,
Well, and that's it. Even if I just get if it's super high, maybe I can get both of them. But
I'll tell
even if
you
I
what.
just get him to knock him into
If
the
it's
water.
low enough, can she knock the first guy in if it gets to
Yeah.
a certain...
Roll,
love that we're
roll,
trying.
and let's see
Book
what
of
you get.
Astra in the
Okay.
water?
Okay.
Dude, Binnie, get that.
I love that we're trying stuff. Just want to say,
This
that's
is
fun.
These guys
okay,
are more
so
annoying
what
than
check am I
anything else.
doing?
This
Athletic?
would be just strength. Yeah, like a strength or athletics. You'd say athletics.
Okay. 18.
You
Nice.
rope him, and you dig your foot in the dirt and pull. It makes this guy lose his balance, and also this one, and they both fall into the water.
Yeah.
Nice.
Woo!
I feel like we're getting into spaghetti western levels of combat with some of the stuff we're doing.
You have pulled them both in the water.
love
Now, your lasso, when you did it, he pulled the lasso. I will say this,
Yeah.
just to make it fair, your lasso did get pulled out of your hand because
Right.
he's strung up and he's going, and then he's getting pulled by this. Oh, he's getting pulled by this.
Oh, the
current.
river. Yeah.
And so your lasso almost you could cut it, but then you're gonna be
Yeah.
without a lasso.
No,
so
I just
I'll say
let
you
go.
cut it as you do it, or you could let
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
And
Go get your rope at capital site, it's fine.
yeah.
I just let go and I look over and I'm like, that's how you do it, old man.
Hawthorne, speaking of which, you're next.
Hawthorne has a smile on his face seeing Binnie pull it off. And I'm going to look dead-eye at the last guy that's standing there. And I want to make a fear check on him and do intimidation on him, because I get
Do it.
advantage in those.
Do it.
Nice.
I'm going to stare him dead in the eye without any sort of quake or fear and look at him like, you just saw both your buddies fall in that water. You've got one chance. It's you versus the three of us. You ain't walking out of here if you try it, son. One chance to walk away.
Or do you have him roped? I think this is the
he
one you
is-
saw.
No, because he broke out.
Yeah. He
But
looks.
I've got advantage on fear checks.
Yeah. He smiles. Roll. See what you got.
You're both awful.
Come on, Clint Eastwood.
6 was the highest. But the
He just laughs. He laughs at you. He's like,
I literally
Oh.
rolled a 5 and a 3.
and you just bust out laughing. That was beautiful. A beautiful performance. My God is gonna love you.
Does that count as an action, or can I still take a shot at him?
It's a bonus action. You still take a shot at him.
Take a shot. 15.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah, I see. Oh well, worth a shot. 5 points of damage.
He hits it. He's like, and seeing this shot in his shoulder, he like puts his hand in the blood.
Don't do it. Don't do
Creeps the
it.
smiles.
Don't.
Wipes it across his face. And he just and he takes the blood and he does like an S on his forehead.
Forget the lug nut, man. He's a whole engine.
He doesn't even
Yeah.
I will say he doesn't even. He's too busy enjoying this with his weird self. This other person stands up. That's his action. This one is going to try to take a hit at Falcor. Miss. The other one is going to shoot towards Zuko. And Zuko does a 16 hit.
You're on
I
mute.
believe it does.
My armor class is 16, so
Yep. So you're going to take 2 points of damage.
okay.
All right, going back to Zock's combat. Zock, you're up.
All right, I'm going to just point blank put my pistol right in this dude's face that's in front of me. Just pull the trigger.
Okay.
Oh, I got a nat 1. Holy crap. All right. Well, the gun like misfires, and I'm like, son of a... And then the drone. I'm gonna have the drone fire on him.
Okay.
It got 17.
Yeah, that's a hit.
All right, and that is 4 points of damage.
All right. And that's on Harry?
Yeah, the one on the
this
right.
one?
No, the one on the right. I'm sorry. The one that was in front of.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It is their turn. Harry's going to come at you with his machete. That's a miss. Second one. Does a 16 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Harry's not having any luck, but his buddy is. That's going to be 4 points of damage.
Okay.
All right. And we'll cut back over. Up to the top of the list is Faye.
I didn't go.
Oh, I thought you went, Zuko. I'm sorry.
No.
Okay, Zuko, go ahead and go. So I apologize.
Zuko's feeling stupid, so he's gonna try and cross.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Zuko goes over the bridge. Zuko, I need you to
So
roll
he's-
me.
He's gonna be like, Donavan got over there, even though he pulled that Iron Man move and was badass. He's like, it's so easy. I'm just gonna cross, and it's no big deal.
Make me
look cool too.
make me an acrobatic check.
Oh no.
No big deal.
Oh god.
He wants Senpai to notice him.
Just be a Zula about it.
Yeah. I got a 16.
Nice.
Nice.
I wish that was high enough.
Oh, what? Because it's like a thin. Is it like thin? Like, I guess, like super thin.
Zuko, you take a step and you slide and you slip off and hit the water.
Like a 16.
I'm going to tell
Being
you.
wasn't
I'm
high.
glad I didn't walk that bridge.
I'm going to tell you. For every round that you're in this icy cold water, you will take damage starting
Oh.
this round.
Got that character sheet ready?
I guess
So-
so.
Again, remember what you said in the beginning.
Not
Oh,
bad.
Okay.
Only 4 points of damage.
4 points.
And
Alright.
you also are going to get pushed as you go. So,
I can't wait
I'm
for
done
him to
our
float.
way.
Yeah, I was
Is it-
gonna-
what way is he flowing? Is he going to flow past us at some point? Or
I can't wait for him to flow past you guys and be like, "What's this guy doing here?" Like,
seen him in 10 years. Oh, there he goes.
All right.
Hey.
All right, Faye.
Faye would like to try to fly
Okay.
and rescue Zuko.
Okay.
So I just took 4 points.
Yeah.
She would
Alright.
like to pull him out of the water.
oh no.
Reluctantly.
I'm
oh,
going to tell you this.
Oh,
I hope you could try to pull him out.
oh my
He's going to
God.
try to grab on you, and you could potentially go with him. He may pull as he's trying to grab your hand, he could pull you. So
Remember the last time you told me that if I did something with Chunk's
all you have to
character
do is
is
not.
but that one.
If you two float past Hawthorne, he's officially having the weirdest week of his life. And that's saying a lot.
Oh my Lanta.
Faye.
Oh.
Not one.
What
not
exact
one, not
check
one,
would this
not
be
one.
anyway? Is it straight
do,
acrobatics?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you're trying to swoop in and grab his hand. First, let's just see if you could just get down to him to like even try to grab him.
Oh, you're not making this easy, are you?
I
It's
love
not
how I
gonna
did
be.
something cool and
This is
now everybody else
icy-
wants to do something
AC
cool.
cold water, and he's moving very fast down this river.
Alright, so what check would that be?
You could do acrobatics. It's fine. This is probably the most acrobatics we've ever
Oh,
rolled in the stream.
Yeah, definitely.
I love it.
What?
I'm just gonna leave. I didn't speak it into being. I'm leaving.
No.
I don't think you could see it because but yeah, it's a nat one.
You know the
Oh
worst
my
thing is,
gosh.
if they float past us, both me and Binnie no longer have our lassos. Mine broke and hers is gone, so we can't even throw you a line.
Sorry, Zuzu.
Of all the things to roll, what
Faye.
are the chances?
What in the world? You
As you
cursed us this
Swoop
game.
down
They call me
to
Swoop.
save. You swoop
Back in
down
my homeland. They call
to
me Swoop.
save. Swoop down to save Zuko. As you do, you go to grab his hand, and he kind of like goes to like
Panics.
grab your
He
hand to
panics.
pull, and you for a second you panic for just a split second. He's icy cold, and you think you're gonna miss as you're going fast, and without realizing what you're doing, your face just slams into the water.
Oh.
He essentially accidentally kind of pulls you in, but you were also trying to like pay attention, and you hit that water, so now you are in the water. I guess.
I needed
And-
a cold plunge.
You will be taking 5 points of damage.
Oh my Lanta.
I need Donavan just to turn around right now after like Iron Manning it across there to turn around and see the other two he was traveling with in the water. Like, what the hell?
It happens every time.
I'm sorry. I tried to help
Oh,
and I just epically failed.
oh, this is
It's
so
always
great.
when it's the two of you.
I
Something
know, that's what I was about to say. It's
happens.
his turn, Chunk, man.
It's whenever you try to do something to save Chunk, something goes wrong.
Oh my god.
That's
Well,
just
Mary-
his aura, though.
Mary takes a shot at this guy. gives him 19 points of damage. I rolled super high. Finally.
Nice.
So she is like, this is ridiculous, and she shoots at him, and he takes a severe amount of damage. Donovan, it's your turn.
Donovan, your turn to
Again.
fly down and
Never
save them
again.
with your fire.
I'm not.
You mean you don't want to plunge in the
Lesson
icy
learned.
cold river?
Lesson learned.
I look back and I'm
It's
like,
like daggers.
Where'd everybody go?
Daggers.
As far as Donovan goes, you look back and everyone that was on the other side is just gone.
Gone.
You're like,
I
I'm
didn't
so
even get a chance to be
confused.
painted like a French girl. All right, and I had to drink some water.
oh my gosh.
I just look
Cross, I
back
need a
and I'm
clip of
like-
this.
Uh-huh.
I just look back and I'm like, well, those two needed to learn how to get along. So
Sorry, Jack. There's no room for you.
All right, so I'm gonna
Or
go
neither
for
Zuko
the cult.
either.
I'm gonna go for the cultist in front of me with my shotgun.
Okay.
Let's see. All right.
What are the odds of that happening 3 times?
17.
3 times.
I
17
know,
does
it's just
it.
her and Zuko.
3 times this has happened in this game.
I did
Once
not do it on
per
purpose
chapter,
either.
this has happened.
I just was trying to help a friend out.
Whoa.
But like
I
the
really
fact it
was.
keeps
I was
happening
trying-
like this, and it's crazy.
Let me
It's like
roll
it's
that.
Once
insane.
per
it keeps
chapter, it
happening.
happens
Relationships
every
here.
single
I don't even know how
chapter.
that rolled. Okay.
Oh my
Trying to
gosh.
get alliances going on. I feel like I'm in the circle and I'm just getting voted out.
Dude, this shotgun is powerful. I did 13 damage.
Dang.
Nice.
Dang.
Dude, it's that modified drum shotgun with my DC modifier still.
All right. Is
Nice.
there anything else you want to do?
Dang, I think you can do some damage, man.
All right.
Instead of like throwing a fire blast, I want to just grab him by the face, like and burn him.
All right.
Oh,
Let's see how much. Let's see how much damage you do. Let's see how much
Okay.
you resist it. Okay. Just roll.
Burning it?
So, okay, so
You're gonna
so I
hit
don't
him.
need to- I don't need to roll
You're
an
gonna
attack.
hit. Nope. You're gonna hit him. I rolled
Oh,
a
wait.
nat 1.
So technically, okay. I was gonna say I
rolled
should
that
have
one.
moved up to him anyway. I guess, right?
Yeah. Well,
To
I
do
roll
that?
it. It does. It literally does not matter. I failed really hard on that. So.
Okay. 3.
Okay. Yeah.
I was hoping I was gonna maybe kill him with that.
All right. So we're gonna go to Binnie.
All right. I'm just
So I
gonna
just
take
went-
my rifle and shoot.
Binnie, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
ahead and say something out the corner of your eye, like deep in the forest. You see something, like something bright.
You see a forest fire.
Can I do a perception check to kind of just take a glance real quick?
This is such
Yeah,
a
it'll be
badass intro
your-
for Donovan. I'm just saying, like they haven't seen
I'll make
Donovan in
it
years.
just a bonus action.
oh yeah. As
Bonus
far as
action? Okay.
as far as we're concerned, Donovan's like dead. He died a long time
Yeah.
ago. So.
Yeah, this is awesome.
12.
You see something that looks familiar, but you're like, no, there's no way.
Yeah, like,
There's no way.
huh.
You see a fire quoll, which you haven't seen in years, and you're like, no, that's nothing.
Huh. I haven't seen one of those in a while. All right, dude, you're going down. Time to put you out.
And he's like, he just holds up his hands.
That pun was a sick burn.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, no, I missed. I only got a 12.
All right, Hawthorne, you're up.
Alright, take a shot. 17.
That's it.
8 points of damage.
And he's gone. You drop him right through the head, and he falls on his knees. Just a smile on his face.
Oh, he was weird.
BPSOB. Alright. We all good?
Mary looks over.
Hawthorne, take a
Yeah?
look over that way.
I'll go
Roll a
over.
perception, Hawthorne.
I'm great at these.
Let's see if your old man eyes can.
12. Same as her.
Same.
You think you see the same thing, and you're like, "There's no way." You're like, "No."
Fire Quell, what kind of stuff is this cult doing over there?
I'm gonna
But-
say that these guys are actually they ran off. So Falcor can roll an attack of opportunity too on your turn.
Falcon might want to try and save his master.
They seen a barreling fireman, and they're like, "Yeah."
I'll just say
No,
Falcor attacked and managed to get a couple hits. We'll just say that. But we're gonna still keep the initiative order since we do have another one. Hawthorne, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, I don't think there's anything else I can do in my turn, though.
Mary
Wow, I
looks at
didn't
you and
do
says,
anything.
"Here's the bad news. We have to get across."
Hmm.
Yeah, that doesn't look stable.
Is
Is there
that
any
the
way
only
to
bad
get
news?
across?
I don't know. She looks. She's like, "We need to get over there." Binnie flies. All right.
I know. I'm like measuring.
I'm gonna
Can I
cut
jump?
to Zuko. Zuko, you are floating down the river quite quickly. You're about right there now. You're 6 points of damage.
Okay.
There is a cliff face right there. You could try to scale, like catch and scale, but
Can I take out my sword and try and stab the wall to try and grab it?
make a strength check.
Ooh.
A 15.
You make it.
Ooh, nice.
You catch yourself, so you won't float any further downriver, but you're still gonna take damage unless you get out of that water.
Okay.
I might actually be able to help you now.
Take my strong hand. Yeah, as he says from above.
Okay, you said 6 points of damage.
Yeah. So you could try. I'll let you make. I'll let you make an athletics check if you want to try to make it up.
Okay.
Climb your way out.
Okay. Oh, I got a 20.
Nice.
Oh,
Zuko
Nice.
manages to kind of step on a sword and grab on and then pull the sword out and like put it in his teeth and slowly pull himself up. And then you do make it right at the top. You spit your sword out and you like crawl out with your one hand, with your strong hand, and you like lay there for a second, like. All right, let's cut over to Zoc.
All right, I'm going to have the rifle fire at the guy to my left. That is a 24.
That is a hit.
That's 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to have the drone fire at Harry again.
Okay.
That's a miss.
Okay. They're both gonna make attacks at you, and only one of them miss. Harry comes at you again with the machete for 9 points of damage. He gets you good.
Okay.
All right. Faye, you're up. You are now about right there.
try to float like a butterfly and get out of the water.
It's going to be a little tough just to fly out because of the weight of the water and the ice on your wings. I'm going to say make a probably either make a strength check to like bust out or make an acrobatics to kind of like swim and push yourself towards that ledge like Zuko did.
Come on, dice. I got a 17.
You did.
Nice.
Was that a strength?
It was the acrobatics.
Okay. So you're able to push yourself to that very ledge. Now you just have to pass a strength check to climb it up. Or I'll say,
Okay.
because you could fly, you could shake it off. You could fly out. I'll give it to you.
Now watch Zuko try to help her, and Zuko end up.
So
Back in the water.
I'm gonna put you about right there, and that's gonna be your turn.
That's fine.
Getting you. Okay. All right. Mary's gonna try to go. I hope I don't kill one of my favorite NPCs in this chapter.
Oh.
Mary makes it very slow. She looks at both
Ow.
of you, Hawthorne and Binnie, and says, "Follow my steps. Go very slow." She makes it all the way across. All right. Next up, it is Donavan.
I look at Zuko and I'm like, oh, fancied yourselves a swim, huh? And
I look at Donovan and say, "It was pretty refreshing. You should go for a dip."
It's good for stem cells.
I'm good. How far is this dude from being dead? I guess.
Can't tell you that.
Okay,
Oh.
cool. All right. Just gonna hit him with the old.
You could try to knock his butt in the water. Just saying. But that's up to
Yeah, I
you.
don't want to end up in the water though.
I do.
You want me to end up in the water? Yes, I know you
Yeah.
do. All right, I'm just gonna hit him with the old shotty.
Me and Cross are very different DMs.
Yeah, I think enough
that's-
people have ended up in the water for this session.
Would you roll?
Gosh, freaking. I rolled a 17.
That's a hit.
Okay. All right. And then gotta get that D12 out again. Yeah, this is. Oof. Okay. 12 points of damage.
Nice. All right. So he's looking at kind of hurt. All right, Binnie, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna basically just walk in Mary's steps and try to roll over. Or try to walk over.
I will tell you, it's a 17. You have to make it.
You should
got
let him
this,
roll with
Binnie.
advantage since Mary did it.
Mary's
walking
also,
in first.
she was being very careful.
Oh, okay.
She's done this before.
Can I get advantage if I decide to walk on my hands and knees?
I feel like that's fair.
No,
Because
slippery.
I can see you going across and go, "Wah!"
Yeah,
sliding off the
Whee!
side.
Like a penguin. All right. Because how far is my jumping? Like, I don't have like
I mean, you're not like a
Ability.
Haragon.
right or a cat.
Actually, I don't know if did I give Salamandos a jumping ability?
No.
Okay,
No.
I didn't think I did.
I was
That would
going to
actually
say
be
that it's
kinda
not a far
cool,
jump though. It's
though.
only like 15 feet.
I was
You
gonna
could
say.
you could try to jump it. I never said you couldn't. You could try.
All right, I'm gonna try to jump.
All right. So Binnie steps back. Acrobatics.
All right.
Go for it.
Yeah, get-
Is there any
go-
difference in going across the ledge or
get-
jumping? Is it
get-
both acrobatics or athletics?
You probably have a better chance of jumping it, to be honest with you. Very slightly, but better.
Well,
Because the ice bridge, you're sliding,
Oh no!
as opposed to like jumping and catching yourself on the. What'd you
So
get?
I got like a straight 10.
Binnie, you're in the water.
Oh.
You go to jump and you hit the side of the rock, fall in the water, and Binnie,
Ah!
you take 7 points of damage.
It's cold. I hate the cold.
I mean, either way.
Cold-blooded.
Hawthorne, you're up.
If I think immediately I see Binnie falling into the water, and I'm going to try and get a good grip on something and position myself to dangle my hand down so I can catch her
Okay.
when she's coming past.
I'll say.
I know. I was gonna say. I was about
floats
to move
this
myself.
way.
Diddly-doo.
Use a. I'll say use a strength check to see if you can. Just don't nat one.
Ooh.
Yeah, 7.
7, you miss. Binnie keeps going.
Oh no!
I'm almost out of map here, so Binnie, I'm just gonna put you right there.
All right.
All right,
Going down the river.
Zuko, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to move here. And I'm going to shoot the cultist with a poisoned hurt.
Okay.
I got a 17.
That's a hit.
Nice. Finish him.
Finish him.
He lowers his finger.
That's 2 points of damage.
Okay. Is there anything else?
No.
You can make a main weapon attack. That was your bonus action.
Oh, it was? Okay, I'll shoot him with my rifle. An 11.
And that's a miss.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to Zoc.
I'm gonna fire again with my rifle. The guy on the left.
We'll get him eventually.
Get him. Get him.
I got a 14.
That's a hit.
Oh, sweet.
It's okay if you don't
Nice.
hit him.
That's 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to have the drone actually hit him. The dude on the left.
Okay.
Shoot. That is an 18.
Yep.
That's 3 points of damage.
Tell me how the drone kills him.
Yeah.
Nice.
The drone kind of sweeps up behind him and just shoots him in the back of the head.
Drops him. The woman, seeing this, lunges at Harry, grabs his pistol, drops him. You're out of combat, Sock.
Hey, I did cloak. I wasn't with these people. I just came to get
Puts her
some
hand
food.
over him now.
Are you okay?
Who runs up and just hugs you. You hear a voice you haven't heard in a long time.
Do I know you?
Fuck. Well, yeah, you know me, stupid. Cummy.
Kami? What are you doing
Yeah.
out here?
Got captured by them damn cultists.
Getting involved with cultists again.
I honestly did not even know
Again.
that there was a snake
Seriously.
cult. As she's talking, I'm just like plundering their bodies, picking up these machetes.
Well, for the past few years, I've been doing my best to hunt down these stupid cult members. Zoc, it's a real bad problem. I'm working my way to Capital City to try to get some sort of help against this, maybe from Maybe from the Grand Superior, the Council.
I'm actually headed to Capital City myself. You want some company?
Please.
Yeah.
I'd rather not travel by myself.
Sunset's, Sunset's a little different than you remember, but they're running out of supplies. We've had a lot of fires there, so I'm headed to Capital City to get to re-up on some supplies. Man, it's so good to see you. It's been so long. What have you been up to?
This. It's been hard. Been by myself for a while. Since Atreyu died.
What? When did he pass?
A few years ago. Yeah, he was getting older. You know, animals don't live forever.
I'm sorry.
But
I take one of the machetes and flip it up in the air and catch it by the blade and say, "You need a machete?"
She takes it.
Ch-
I'm so glad you came you got here when you did.
Well, if it wasn't for my new friends, and I point to the gun, I go over and grab it, and then I basically call the drone back to my armor. I don't know if I would have made it out, to be honest.
You know, I'm sorry we parted ways a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Everybody kind of
Everything
went their own
happened.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we the Hawtor, what was left of us, which was not a lot, kind of settled in Sunset.
Really?
We've been kind of making it our home for the past like 5-6 years. So,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How's your family?
Zeb's doing good. He's training to be a little freaking scav himself. And Seraph is beautiful as always. And Sora's doing great as well. Everybody's doing good. I feel like everybody's finally happy. I don't know if you knew this, but I had a bounty on Hawthorne for a good 10
I know.
years.
I know.
And
Plastered everywhere.
yeah, I just can't let that consume any more energy. So I called it off about a week ago.
I heard rumors about that. I
Yeah.
tend to keep up with stuff like that. It's just been, oh my god, it's been so long.
I
It's
know.
been so long.
So where have you been? Like, where have you been, like, settled in or anything like that? You just been roaming around like
Yeah,
a
me and my
vagabond?
mom- Me and my mom, I got reunited with my mom thanks to
That's awesome.
Donavan.
Yeah.
Or Misha, not Donavan. Donavan at this point in the story. Not here. So Misha,
I love how
Thanks.
you're so thrown off now. Like,
thanks to Misha, found my mom. And I settled. We settled back in our town, and it was incredible. Saw it and lived there for a few years, and got bored.
Mm.
Started back up my vet clinic again.
Awesome.
Started going to town, then heard about these cults taking out some of my clients.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I had never heard of a serpent cult before, and
They're a little known group,
yeah,
but they've been popping up around the marsh all of a sudden. It's
yeah.
getting bad.
I heard him try to shut you up and gag you, which is why I was headed to the woods because I knew something fishy was happening, and then I heard you, which I didn't know was you at the time, obviously. And I had to turn around and try to handle some business.
She spits on the body. I'm glad you came when you did.
We
Now we
should
don't have to go by ourselves, right?
anything around here useful? If I had bandages, I would hook you up, Kami, but I don't. I have none on me.
Stand back a little bit.
All right.
She walks over. She finds a can of grease. And she just pours it, lights a fire, and burns it. I'm ready.
All right. Sounds good. Other than the machetes, were they carrying anything that I could
Simple pistols.
thieve? Okay.
You could sell them. I mean, you'll get a couple cogs for them at least. Company's gonna take one just to have a weapon.
Okay, so
but she-
would you say I got a machete and a simple pistol?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
All
Alright, I'm ready to head out when you are, Kami.
Let's go. We're not too far.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut back over to Faye. You're up.
Right. Well, I guess I'm just gonna walk on over to this.
Fairy. Da, 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 da.
It's more like
Yeah.
and just try to bop him on the head with my pipe bat.
All right.
Just
Give him a good old bippity boppity.
Like a field mouse.
Bippity boppity dead.
Ooh, I got a 21.
All right.
Sure,
Roll for
get the
damage.
good rolls. You're not trying to save me.
It's 8.
Tell me how you kill him.
Nice.
nice.
Faye's just tired of not being awesome, so she just goes boink, and it goes
And just
straight
drops
through
him.
his head. Ah.
I tell him, see, you two can work together. Thanks for cleaning up my.
No, that was not good at all.
Binnie,
Yep.
we're gonna cut over to Mary. She has this long branch and she puts it in the water.
Okay.
And let me actually give her advantage on that. I rolled exactly the same thing.
Oh.
But it's okay. She manages to like put it in front of you, like she gets it.
Nice.
Come on, Binnie, grab it.
All right. Do I need to roll to grab it?
To death.
Just roll a strength check. It doesn't have to. This one does not have to be super high. You just gotta grab a branch that you're literally like running into with your body. She has it
Yay,
like
I
a
got
head.
an 8.
You hit the branch and you like catch onto the branch. You don't
Alright.
grab it. It hits you. Honestly, I like Binnie's
It
yell.
entrapped you.
Yeah.
And we're out of initiative order, so we'll just keep going. Hawthorne, you're on the other side, and Mary's like, "You could try to make the jump. I'll try to catch you as soon as I get Binnie up."
Yeah,
Binnie
sounds
also
like a
she'll
plan.
just pull you. She'll pull you. Up.
Okay.
Yeah, we
I'll
won't
wait
drag this out.
for Mary to kind of like have her hand ready. I'm going to try and jump it rather than go across the ice.
Oh, and Binnie, you are taking 6 points of damage for being in
Okay.
the water. Start of your turn.
Yep. No, you're fine.
I'm
Alright,
hoping Mary's hand being out makes us a slightly easier DC.
You do it
than-
with advantage. Do it with advantage.
Sure, he gets advantage. Yeah.
Well, he has somebody hand out to help.
17.
You make it.
Nice.
For a spry old man, you make it across.
Come on, youngin', you need to keep up with me now.
I'm gonna say
Love
both groups both hear a noise, and you both run. I'm just gonna put you guys to the middle here.
Oh, I'm also going to take off my coat and kind of put it over Binnie to try and warm her up as well.
That's cold.
Just to
As
see
you guys-
Salamando.
Yeah. So you guys investigate. You guys meet in the middle. And Donavan, you see faces you have not seen in a very long time. Same for you, Hawthorne and Binnie. Mary steps in front and pulls her rifle out. Whoa! You with that Colt?
Hawthorne's
Nah,
gonna
it's just
fucking
fancy
kinda
feathers. What are you doing over here?
lower our gun down. You're good, Mary.
We're good?
We're
She
good.
puts it. Alright.
Fancy feathers. What are you doing out here? Last time I saw you was in Capital City.
Brookburn.
Oh, Brooklyn. Sorry, Brooklyn.
You're good.
That's a great question. It's a great question. I have no idea what I'm doing here.
As you're saying
Wait.
that, as like ice is like forming on your face. from like the water.
I'm cold. I'm cold-blooded. I don't like this. I'm okay. I'm okay.
She'll get over it.
Well, that was easy. She was much more wittier last time I saw her.
Hawthorne,
I was way less cold too.
Hawthorne and Binnie, you guys are shocked
Hawthorne.
to see Zuko, who looks completely different. He has an eye patch now. And he looks like more like he was like smaller and young now. Now he like looks way older, pushing cheeks, eye patch. Looks old, rough and tough. And
Zuko, is that you?
Yeah,
And
it's me
Hawthorne
too.
stops for a minute as he looks at the third one. That can't be.
Yeah, it is.
It definitely is.
But
Donavan?
Yeah.
Where's me?
Son,
She's,
you died 10 years ago.
She's in here. We kind of switch places from time to time. I'm still not sure how it worked.
Say what?
Whatever experiment was done on us must
How
have
the
been.
hell are you still here? We thought you were gone for good.
I thought I was too, but I was trapped inside the whole time. But I don't. We still haven't figured quite out how it works. But we just know that from day to day it changes. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
her, sometimes it's me.
So-
Marsh is still full of
you could take us
surprises.
off the combat screen.
So Binnie runs up and just hugs Donovan.
I hug her back, and
Set on fire.
well, I
Feels
can
good.
choose. I can
You're like
choose
my
what
little
to.
warm reptile
I
right
was gonna
now.
say I can choose what to set on fire and what not to.
Yeah.
Um.
I'm gonna perch up on his back like a
Also-
reptile on a rock, just like
I
Flat.
say, well,
Mary steps forward. I hate to break up this little reunion, but we really have to get going, Hawthorne. Binnie.
where are you guys going?
Well, this guy came and got me and said we have to head to Capital City.
What are y'all
Yeah.
heading to Capital City for?
we found something attacked us, and I recognized what it was made from. And I don't know if what I need to find is in Capital City. Rather than the hunk of junks that we dealt with before, these are more thing I found was synthetic. And that's coming from it's forgotten technology.
Mary pops
That's all
up.
that's all I know.
What did you just say?
Maybe
Forgotten?
You know who the Forgotten are? You know about this stuff?
Mary shakes her head. My employer. Remember when I told... And she gets really close to both... She does not trust this other room. She gets really close to... Come here. Come here, both of you.
Close.
Told you my employer is very secretive. He has something to do with the Forgotten, okay? Whatever is happening with your friends there, with this, they found Forgotten technology, it's a big damn deal. I could trust him.
Oh
You
yeah,
can trust them.
with my life.
Putting this on both
Except
of your
Fancy
heads.
Feathers, I don't know about her.
Yeah. The
Zuko
feathers-
sometimes. I'm just kidding.
The feathers someone have met in passing before. She seems okay. The other two you know well enough. They're good to go.
Something goes wrong. It's on both of you.
But nothing
I
on
don't
me.
know.
You
I
don't
would
wanna
just
invite
trust
us on this trip.
Donovan. Because the other two can be. Yeah, I trust Donovan. He's good. I can tell.
Like if they found forgotten technology and something that attacked them, You're telling me that who you're taking us to works with the Forgotten, is connected to the Forgotten? Then something's happening here, and to me that sounds more like I trust them more than the guy you're taking us to. Because if he's linked to the things that attacked them, linked to the things that attacked us, then I'm going to put my faith in them more than him.
Them saying that, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that my employer did not attack them. In fact, those drones, I was suspicious. I figured that's what it was. Those drones, they were Forgotten drones.
Oh.
Them telling me that they were attacked. What were you? And she kind of perks up. What were you attacked by? I need to know.
Some giant bug thing, but it was part robotic and part real.
Robofly? Giant killer butterfly thing?
Yeah.
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 You too, Feathered. You were attacked with the same?
She was.
No, she wasn't.
Oh, I thought she was. Oh.
No.
He had the Bernie crows.
Oh, that's right. Okay, she met with us.
The
with
Bernie
us after.
Sanders crows.
Yeah.
Okay, she
Free
met up-
healthcare! Free healthcare! No.
So, okay, I had forgot she had met up with us after. That's yeah, because it was just me and Zuko there. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Feathered, were you attacked by this? Did you have something to do with this as well? Were you with them? Faye?
Who?
You.
Me?
You.
Yeah.
Me? I was attacked by something, but I don't.
Tell me what you were attacked by. I need to know. For all of our sake right here, we need to know what you were attacked by. This is very important.
Oh gosh, I don't know if I can answer this.
Crows.
It
Bernie
was
crows.
like these things that I don't like. That like fly.
Falcor nuzzles at you. And he points to, like, no, check the bag.
Oh, I know I have it. I just don't know if we should share it. Okay. Whatever. Here it is.
You pull out this, like, dead crow. I was going to eat that later.
It's not edible.
She walks over and she takes it from you and she looks. I'll be damned.
Oh, but damn.
Oh. We need to move on Capital City now. This is only going to get worse. We have about a day's journey left. Let's go. All of us. I want you, and she points to, I want you to tell my employer and you to tell my employer exactly what happened. It's very important.
I may have some personal questions if your employer knows so much about the Forgotten.
He'll give you whatever you need. Let's go.
I'm not. Oh, okay.
You guys in for this? Because I'd feel a lot more comfortable with you all coming along.
I need answers, so I'm in.
Well, I
Guess Fancy Feathers can join us.
And Feathered, you were an animal handler, right? Could tell with the way you handled that bird of yours there.
Mm-hmm.
Your expertise might actually come in handy.
What?
What they do, and I'll share this with you before we go. What they do is they harness technology, and they've been fusing these with animals to attack and spy out on the marsh. They're going to keep doing it. Looks at Hawthorne. Hawthorne, I'll tell you this. I owe it to you. My employer is trying to figure this thing out. Who's doing it? He doesn't know. He could explain the rest when we get there. But we need to go. Now.
Okay.
And you see this fear in her eyes. We need to go.
Well, you can tell your employer that if there's any animals in danger, that's why I'm here.
Then we must hurry. It's only going to
Let's
get
go.
worse.
If your employer is looking into us and these things are for some reason coming after us, then I think we can find a mutual ground to stand on. Let's go talk to your employer.
Go. You guys head out. I'm going to cut to Zoc and Cummy. They make it to the city. You guys walk through and the gates, and you guys are welcomed in the capital city. This city is Zoc. This is the biggest city you've ever seen.
I was about to say he's never been there, right? Zoc's never been there.
No.
Oh yeah.
This is the biggest city in the Marsh. It is just walls, just these massive walls all around this metropolitan. But it's
Okay.
like not like a beautiful. It's all like broken buildings and post-apocalyptic-y stuff.
So,
But think of like for anybody wanting to know, think of like if anybody's played Fallout, New Vegas. It's New Vegas, just like the giant walls and all these buildings and
Sprawling city.
yeah, this city. And so you are going through, and Cummy's like, Zoc, I not sure why our paths crossed, but if you'd like, there's a reason why. You want to stick together for a bit?
hey, I'm cool with that. Hey, let me ask you a question. I don't know. This is a shot in the dark, but you ever heard of a feathered by the name of Faye? She's an animal handler, like you.
Don't recall.
Yeah, she tried to kill me like a week ago, and I don't honestly even know who she is.
Zoc, I'll be honest, I'm not surprised.
What's that supposed to mean?
A lot. We've made a lot of enemies.
That's true.
A
That's true.
lot. So who hasn't tried to kill us? Robots. And...
She seemed very disgusted when I tried to speak in Hawtor to her. So I don't know. I don't know. It was worth a shot. I just wanted to see if you'd heard of her name before. And as he's walking in the city with Camille, he just pulling back. He has a rifle on his back. He has a pickaxe in his belt, a machete in his belt, a pistol. He's just walking fully loaded.
People are staring at you, and they're like,
he has a pistol on both sides because he has the simple and then the Pharaoh's in. And I'm like, should I take my helmet off? Actually, that's actually not a good idea because I won't be able to see. I'm just gonna keep it on.
No. Okay, so I've been here, several times, but I'm gonna give you some advice.
Okay.
Do you see everybody? I want you to look around. Make a perception roll for me.
I got 15.
Do you notice how everyone here is pretty armed? Fully armed.
I kind of close my eyes and tilt my head, and I'm hearing weapons jingle in people's holsters. And I'm hearing the heft of the metal and plastic shake. I'm like, yeah, I hear them, definitely. I smell the gun oil too.
Is that kind of weird to you?
I mean, I've never been. This city has to be gargantuan. I'm getting all sorts of sounds and smells, so none of this is normal to me. Camille.
Well, let's just say I would advise, no matter what happens here, do not just whip your gun out. You will be shot down. Fast. People here respect rules. and respect each other. And it's taken a long time for the Grand Superior and the Council to get it that way.
Okay. I wasn't planning on shooting anybody.
No, I just know you. I know you well enough.
We never know.
Just heads up.
All right. Anything else I should know about this city?
I know you're blind, but there's turrets posted all over. They're controlled by Nile in the capital.
Okay.
If they sense that you're in danger, they will shoot you down. It happens all the time. People are used to it here.
So no judge, no jury, just immediate execution.
That's how it works here.
That's fun.
But if you respect their rules, you do what you're supposed to do. You can have weapons. Most people just have them because it makes them feel like... It makes it feel not so totalitarian. But it is.
So the message
kind
is
of
you can
almost
have
like a-
weapons, you just can't use them, basically.
Basically.
Okay.
It makes... But I guess some people think, well, I have a weapon, so if something bad happens, I could use it. But like you said, it doesn't make any sense. Some people feel like it's almost like a security blanket, but yeah, this it's a big city. It's a nice city, and the council keeps it this way. Also, someone we know is in charge or on the council.
I don't like the way you said that, Gummy.
It'll be a surprise.
Nope.
And she smiles.
Don't
It's a
like
good surprise,
don't like
trust me.
surprises.
It'll be fine. Let's go. You guys make it all the way to the council, like council chambers. Okay, so Zach, my best bet for both of us is to potentially get an audience. I'm gonna let you take the lead. You know, if I think, maybe they can help. If they help you, maybe they could help me too. So.
So what do you want me to say? What should I say?
Well, try to get an audience with them, and I'm sure if you just kind of laughs a little bit, drop your name, they'll see you. Or at least one council member will. You know what?
Are you giggling?
I'll be the...
I can't
Yeah.
see you, but I hear you
It's
giggling.
okay. It's okay. I'll be at the... You know what? I'm not even going to tell you where I'm going to be.
You're leaving.
We'll meet up. No. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here. Trust me. I'm going to be here in town. But I'm not even going to tell you where to go because I want it to be a complete surprise. It's going to be really funny. So I'll see you later.
This
We'll
entire
find each other.
situation that you're setting up right
She's
now
walked
is
off.
not making
You're
me
standing talking to nobody.
feel comfortable as I talk to myself. Great. Okay. I guess I have no idea what I'm doing. But here it goes.
You walk in, and it's a really nice, like, marble floor. This is like the nicest, probably the nicest room in the entire marsh. You walk in, and there's a Nile behind the desk. Oh no! Please tell me it's not you.
You're gonna have to be a little more specific.
You're the one that can't see, right?
I mean, if that's what you want to lead with, sure. My name is Zach, though.
No, I know who you are. I know who you are.
Okay.
Been about 10 years. You don't remember me, do you?
Refresh my
The warehouse.
memory.
The warehouse. Your little Salamando gave me a body.
Yeah, I remember you. You helped us get out of there, kinda. A little bit.
Zeta.
Zeta.
Is the name.
That's it.
Oh,
Why do you
God,
seem
what
so
do you
distraught
want?
to see me?
Because see you people and things go bad for me.
What do you mean by
Your
you
little-
people?
Salamando put me in this little body. No one has tried to give me. My pink is wearing down. My pink is wearing down.
You know you can repaint
I'm
yourself.
like-
You can repaint yourself, right? You do know this.
I've tried.
They also have
The
pink
coating
metal.
the coating she put, it just doesn't work right. It clashes. I put a no coat of paint, and it clashes with the old coat.
I walk
Just
up
clashes.
to her. I walk up to her slowly. I'm like, look, I've worked with a lot of metal over the past 10 years. All you got to do is drop some coloring in the metal smithing process, and you can have pink metal. Do you know that? You don't even have to paint it. It's just pink metal.
Fine.
If I can find Binnie, she could back me up on this. Yeah, Binnie is still around, and she's incredible. I don't know if you know this or not.
I don't know this because I've been working here for the past several years. Also, your friend Cummy came around, and it just disaster.
Yeah,
Disaster.
To be frank, I didn't know that she was still alive. So, we just happened to find each other out in the marsh on the way here, and we were headed in the same direction. So it just made sense to go together.
Fine. Anyway, what do you want?
Okay, wow, we're gonna lead with that. All right. Anyways, I am from Sunset. I'm coming from Sunset. I don't know if you knew this, but the Hawthor relocated there. Small town.
She types in her computer. It says that town has been destroyed.
Well, spoiler alert, it has not. It is still there. It's being rebuilt, in the process of being rebuilt by the remaining Hawtor, all 5 of us, and some other people that have gathered together.
My computer says destroyed.
No, it's not destroyed. I just left there less than a week ago. It's not destroyed.
I mean, it says it in the computer.
Well, your computer's wrong, Zeta. I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, we are in dire need of supplies. All of our crops burnt up. There's these like robotic birds that attacked our fields. I don't know what that's all
weird.
about.
Yeah, that's super weird.
Yeah, anyways, I'm just here to get some supplies and not get murdered by your turrets, apparently, that just go willy-nilly and just shoot people.
They do that quite a bit.
How was that?
So
how was that a thing? Like, why did you guys allow that? Why is that a thing? They just randomly shoot people in the street?
Is it not a thing in Sunset?
I don't know. I can hear you do the air quotes. I hear your arms moving and I hear your fingers. I don't know why they're doing the air quotes for Sunset. It is a very real place that I just left less than a week ago.
Very real destroyed place according to the computer.
It's still there, Zeta. It's still there. Oh, for
Which
the love.
leads me back to my original question. What do you want?
I've literally just told you what I wanted. I'm in need of supplies for Sunset, which apparently
Have you
think
tried
has been
going
destroyed.
to Burnbrook or literally any other town
I'm gonna be honest.
that's closest to you?
I have no idea what Burnbrook is. I know what Capital City is because everybody can't shut up about it. It's apparently the best place in the marsh with the most supplies and the most whatever, which is why I came here, because I had the best chance of getting what I needed here.
It's like I'm literally pulling up 7 cities. 7 cities near Sunset that are around that you could have seeked help with.
Okay, well, you know what, Zeta? I didn't go to any of those 7 cities. I didn't go to them. I came to Capital City.
well-
I am here, actually, right in front of you right now. I would appreciate some help if that's a possibility. If it's not, I'll be on my merry way.
Hawtor agreed that he was the one to go negotiate. Just
Oh,
Hawtor agreed.
Zeta goes, oh. You hear
Really?
her with her chair. She walks over, waddles over with her little legs, and opens a filing cabinet and pulls out some paperwork. And sits back and she slaps the paperwork on the desk. I don't have it in Braille, so you got to figure it out.
Great. All right,
You
can
gotta
I
do
can I
paperwork.
can I borrow it, or am I allowed
That's
to
a savage burn right there.
She
take it?
takes the paperwork and pushes it near.
Okay, I'm gonna take this.
Once you fill out the paperwork, we'll process your request in 10 to 15 years.
How about if
I would start-
What about if I hook you up with some some actual, like, normal sized legs.
10 to 15 years. You better start on that paperwork
I
because you're
can't.
not going to get help. Your
Son, they're
town.
gonna be dead in like a week.
15. There's a lobby, you can sit there, and here's a pen, and she throws it at your head.
I don't understand why you're being so aggressive with me. I didn't do anything to you.
You're making me work.
It's your job. That's what you do. Is you're supposed to work here. I can't help it if you picked a crappy job. You don't have to take it out on me. And then he realizes his voice is getting high, and he's just like calms himself down a bit.
So take the paperwork, sit down. Somebody will be with you in 10 to 15 years.
All right, and
That's
as he's going to the chair, he goes, "Maybe if you had longer legs, you wouldn't be such a butthole."
Sock. Yeah. You sit down with your paperwork.
Just holding it in my lap.
Yeah, you don't really know what you're doing. It's all a bunch of paperwork in a bunch of different languages, but FYI. Most of which you can't read or you can't see any of it. So we're going to cut over to the other group.
Zoc found himself at the DMV.
You did.
Yeah, stuck.
You literally did.
The lady's having a bad day.
Yep.
You guys make it to the gates. Capital City. Gates open,
Whoa.
you walk through. Mary says, I tell you all, keep your weapons holstered. Be calm. Don't start trouble. You will get gunned down. This is your only warning. Okay? Kosher?
Binnie, like,
Are you
becomes
telling me what
awkward
to
to
do?
be careful. Like, she moves slow and just kind of like, she's like very awkward.
Sweetheart, you can walk normal.
Zuko's just like, yeah,
I'm trying to be
whatever.
careful.
Oh my
What
god.
did you call it, sweetheart? God.
Oh, there you are, Fancy Feathers. I wondered when you would start talking.
Mwah.
She looks at Hawthorne. At least one of them are gonna die. Just let you know.
It's not gonna be me. Take Fancy Feathers.
Zuko's just like, can we go in now?
I mean, I said I trusted them. I didn't say this was going to go well.
It's not too far. It's not too
Maybe
far
they
ahead.
go in?
Yeah. Okay.
She walks over and she hits a bunch of buttons on this panel. Opens the door. Alright. Go. All of you. Are you all going through?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to go in.
I go in.
She closes the door and you guys are trapped in a cage. No, I'm just joking.
I was like, can I
Of
roll a
course.
perception check?
You guys walk through. She leads you down a bunch of corridors into the this bottom basement area. She
Oh,
pulls this
walking down
rug
all
out
those wraparound steps
and
makes me dizzy.
opens. Yeah, she opens this thing and is downstairs. She crawls down, and you guys make it down. And you see this guy. There's a bunch of monitors everywhere. And
the
this
Matrix.
guy has grayer hair in the back. He's clicking away. Mary. Did it? Smiles. Said did job. This man turns around. Binnie, Misha, Faye, Zuko. Make perception check.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Six.
I got a 22.
12.
Zuko, Donavan, you don't notice. What'd you get, Faye?
A whole 3.
Yeah, you definitely don't know us. Binnie, it takes you by surprise for a second. This man looks spitting image of Hawthorne.
Hey there, Comic Clan. Are you enjoying the content that we're putting out here at Comics from the Cross? Then we would love you to become one of our supporters and join us over on our Patreon. You can support us over there financially for just $2 a month and get access to exclusive content, including my anime reactions as I'm currently going through One Piece and My Hero Academia, sci-fi reactions as Nitro goes through Doctor Who Season 2 currently, and also some reaction content soon coming from Jaye. On top of that as well, get a lot of behind the scenes information of stuff that's going on here at Comics in the Cross, as well as a ton of background information about what's going on with the Chronicles of Andrasia comic and Kickstarter, which will be coming soon. So if you're enjoying that content and want access to all that extra information, then check it out at patreon.com/comics and the cross. We would love to have you over there.
Just like him. He smiles.
Hawthorne. Huh? Oh.
Stands up for a second, walks over. Hey, son. Been a long damn time.
Say what?
Wait, you have an older man than you? I didn't think that was possible.
Say who?
He kind of smiles. He may have beat me to the punch. Biologically, he's actually older. It's kind of weird.
Say what?
What in the hell is going on?
I'm so confused.
Whoa. And Binnie's just like looking like back and forth, like, huh.
Mary kind of smiles. Sorry, Hawthorne, I didn't think I was supposed to be the one to tell you. Meet your dad. Jebediah Marshall.
Binnie's mind just starts like freaking out a little bit. Just like, wait, but we had a funeral for you when I was little. But that means, Mary, you're his sister? 'Cause you said your benefactor was your dad. But wait, you were adopted.
I technically didn't say that.
Oh.
She
My
kind of
brain.
smiles.
My brain hurts.
Yes, Hawthorne. And your sister. Sorry I didn't tell you.
Binnie then like tackle runs Mary.
Processing.
I have a sister. Just goes-
I feel like I just walked into a total situation that does not involve me.
Is Hawthorne just speechless? Yeah, Faye's like, oh, I'm uncomfortable.
I'm
don't know
I'm
how
just
to
as
handle
stunned.
myself.
I'm just as stunned as the rest of you.
Binnie's just happy she has a sister now. Ha!
I'll be honest, I don't quite know what to do with this information.
I know. It's a very long story. Take a seat.
Wait, so does that mean you're my grandpa?
Literally found the universe.
And he looks, he's like, what? Did you and a Salamando? So, he's trying to think of the biology behind it, and then he's like, oh.
She's
Oh.
adopted.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think you got a little bit of explaining to do. How all of a sudden I went from being an abandoned child that was adopted to somehow I've got a daddy who's younger than me.
Floor drop time.
Timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly.
Well. He looks over before he starts speaking. And he approaches Donavan. Oh. You. He looks over the chess piece.
You and
Holy
wanna-
hell.
you want to handle this situation? You get to me.
Holy hell, I didn't think I was going to see you again.
You what?
Oh yeah, Don't play coy. You know who I am.
Donavan? What's he talking about?
His memories might be a little scrambled. She in there too?
How do you know that part?
I have my ways. My little birds.
Could we maybe have worked with you in the past?
Yeah.
Alright,
Sorry
I feel
to
like you need
reveal.
to start talking a little bit here because you seem to know a whole lot about us, and the honest truth is we don't have a damn reason to believe a damn thing you're saying right now. So you better start
True.
explaining
Mary-
yourself, or I'm
Mary
gonna
puts her
start
hand up.
popping off.
Hawthorne.
Don't you put your hand up like you know who the hell I am just because you claim to be my sister. You dragged us out here with the story of my daddy wanted to apparently see me. There's some big thing going on here. You know how many people have dragged us in their rooms? How many people have lied to us? How many people have put our lives in danger? Someone who's got this much information over us, I don't like it. And when I don't like things like this, I tend to shoot them in the face because he ain't talking. So Mary, you just zip it right now because apparently he's the one with the answers and I need him to do some damn talking.
Mary gets
I'm in-
mad. Pulls her
I'm in
gun
a-
out. Mary, settle down.
I'm in
Oh,
agreement
try it.
with Hawthorne.
Try it and learn why I've left a trail of bodies behind me for the last 10 years. Please test me.
He kind of smiles. Oh, you're just as stubborn as me, son. Just as stubborn as me. Look. You don't have a reason to trust me. I don't even think you remember me.
Sure as hell don't.
Same.
I'm
So
surprised.
since we're the two people in this room, since the two of us
Donovan.
are apparently the only two people in this room that know you, let's start hearing it.
Before the war, the Great Devastation happened. I was a scientist, part of an elite team of scientists. We begged our government. End of the world was coming. Gotta stop. You know what they did? They said, we don't care. And so they caused devastation. They caused bombs. They killed and destroyed. War, famine, plague. The great disaster took it. A group of scientists, myself, and a few others that were stationed, decided to take matters into our own hands. They labeled us as the Forgotten. Myself, along with... It kind of smells. Few other doctors. Heinrich. Elizabeth. Misha. Donavan. Kelsey. Ben. Abraham. Several others, stationed all around the globe. We did
So-
our best, save as many humans as we could, put them in cryo sleep. So hopefully the world would reset itself. Son, me and your mother put you and Mary into cryo sleep. Something happened. And you awoke way sooner than I did. Come on, you think back. Remember flashes of your mind where you were a baby. And you walked out. Mary, did you give it to him? James. It's your name. First name, right? Look at that
I
car.
know that nobody knows my first name. Nobody
James
uses my
Hawthorne?
first name.
Got our ways. Your name's not James, it's John. John Marshall. Look at the bottom of that toy car. Flip it over. See the initials. Carved in the bottom. I know. I wasn't there for you. Hell, I woke up several years ago. Way long before you aged. You out-aged me biologically when I was still frozen. Something woke me up. So sorry, son, I know I wasn't there for most of your life, but I was in cryo sleep. Something woke me up. Something woke you and your sister up first. And you guys got out while I was still frozen. Hawthorne, I'm gonna kind of cut to a little bit of a flashback of if you want to do a roll for me to try to see what you remember. You were such like a little kid, so it's going to be kind of hard for you to just do an intelligence roll.
It's just like a 5.
What is it?
5.
You don't remember fully, but it's little tiny snippets. You can't remember the whole thing, but little tiny cuts. You remember just going up and you see your dad in the tank. And as a kid, you're slapping the tank. And you're looking. And you just start wandering this facility. And then like another little snippet, you're outside. Somehow you're outside. And you see this mutant find you and pick you up. That's the man that raised you. Hawthorne. And he picks you up. Found a baby, Ma. Human. Look. Son. You guys aware of Astra? Any of you?
Some
We've-
ghosty guy talked about it.
We've heard reference to it a few times.
It's a story. It's a rumor. It's a fairy tale.
Apparently,
Hmm.
and I kind of look at my leg. Apparently, Nile I repaired had all the answers to Astra, but we lost him.
Two wrenches.
Yeah.
That's
Been
more
combating
than
them for years, me and Mary.
Well, we had a run-in with them.
Sure. You could say that the Forgotten is a group of good scientists. The two wrenches were the bad ones.
So, tell me this: did we do more good? Did we do more damage than we did good in the end?
Oh, we did a lot of damage, Donavan. You and your wife fused together during some of the last days. You experimented, you both thought with those things on your chest that you were going to be able to survive it all. Get out. Something went wrong, man. And you fused together into that. You turned into that. You took the Quell which we experimented on. The first Quell. The DNA. You experimented on yourself, man. Turned into that thing.
And then it went haywire during the cryo.
Yeah. I know you don't remember much.
I don't.
Everything was the day I joined my wife and kids in cryo chambers. The facilities were going crazy. I'm sorry to dump all this on you, but I need your help. Astra, the book, it's all true. It's real. No one knows who created it.
Can I trust you with something?
Do you want to speak privately or open?
I think I'm in okay company.
Okay.
And I take the package out. Do you know anything about this?
Is that it?
All I know is picked it up years ago. Never knew what it was, didn't open it. I'm working for Delivery Express. As a rule, I can never open these. But it started glowing the other day. When I emerged again after Misha took control for a long time, and then once I emerged again, some years back, or months back, it started glowing and making all kinds of ruckus.
Whatever it is, I would keep it close to you. Don't mess with it too much. I don't know what to tell you, but I'll tell you guys this. Hawthorne, I knew you existed, son. I knew you were there, and I'm sorry I didn't reach out before. I figured you didn't want nothing to do with me. Probably don't. That's okay. You're the only chance I've got. Me and Mary cannot do this by ourselves. Remember how I said the scientist, the 2 wrenches? There was a former forgotten scientist that joined that little group. Decided he didn't like it too much, so he decided to make his own little cult. Mary tells me you guys had a run-in with the serpents.
Oh, those guys.
Yeah, we had some
Yeah, they're
run-ins with them.
freaky.
I believe their leader, Mordecai. I don't believe, I know. Their leader, Mordecai. He may have coordinates to get to one of our old outposts. If you can get into the outpost, you could try to access Ainz, the AI, and try to get information for Astra. If anyone would have it, Ainz would. I know this is a lot to take in. It's a lot.
Yeah, I find comfort in knowing that we were the good guys. I really didn't know, to be honest.
Not all of us are good, Donavan. But I am. Mary is.
Well,
We're all
Dad,
that's left.
let me ask you the big overarching question. Why in the hell would we do this? Why would we go to this outpost? Why are we looking for this fairy tale of Astra? Why are we doing any of this damn thing? For a man who decided to go and find his daughter and couldn't be asked to come find his son.
Mary goes, I found him, Hawthorne. Not the other way around.
Well, apparently he found me and decided to leave me where I was. And only comes to get me when he needs something. Oh yeah. Maybe I'm better off without you. If you're what you would have been like as a dad. You've given me no damn reason why we're doing this. Why we should go on this wild goose chase. Why we should hunt for Astra. Why it's so damn important to find this fairy tale.
And Jeb is just rubbing his face. Stubborn. Always, even as a baby, you were stubborn.
Give me a damn reason. You've talked about
because
your
if
fight.
you don't do it, somebody else will. And I wouldn't be worried about it, but that day is damn coming.
Do we know what's
It's not just that I'm worried about. There's something else in the facility. I've had monitors. They keep going off. Come clean. I know where it is. I know where the facility is. It's in the Silent Forest. I can't get in without a code. That son of a bitch has it. And I need it.
So how exactly do you expect us to get in?
I need you to get him. Bring him here. We'll do whatever it takes to.
Oh, so you need
Get
us to
the
go
code
and
out of
take
him.
apart this cult and murder this
You
leader?
don't understand. You
No,
don't-
I've been here before. And you know what happened last time we did this? We took out a whole group of people. And it turned out the person that sent us was the bad guy. I don't trust easy. I'm stubborn. Yet you know why? Because my ass grew up out there.
There's gonna, and Mary steps in, there's gonna about to be no more out there, Hawthorne.
Well, you go and find the damn thing then.
I stand up and I go right next to Hawthorne and I'm like, look. I stand with Hawthorne. I know there's a lot of trouble out there and I know there's a lot of bad things happening. But we have to have more of a reason. If not...
You two think coming and throwing the fact that you're a daddy and my sister is somehow meant to be the whole thing that's going to make me jump on board.
He puts his hands. He turns
I
around,
don't
puts-
know you people.
He puts
And
his
you've
hands-
not
Hawthorne
given
and I-
us a damn reason to
the
actually do
desk.
this job.
Hawthorne and I are family.
Because the thing that's in there, if we don't kill it and it gets out, it'll destroy the marsh.
Great.
That's
What is it?
why. It's a monster.
What is it? What are we walking into?
He points at Donavan. That the Forerunner, the first that Donavan and Misha created.
What?
Oh,
What?
boy.
The first Quell.
All right. Now
Think
we're actually
we
getting
are
some
gonna do this?
information. There's Quell all over the marsh. Why is this one such a big deal? Why is the Forerunner such a major threat?
There he goes. We don't know how strong his power level's gotten.
I
Frankly,
thought we just trashed that experiment.
thought you did. You didn't. I didn't even know about it until about a month ago. Me and Mary have had our eyes on that facility for a good long while.
Well,
The heat signatures and that facility have grown exponentially. I need you to go in. We need to go in and get Eins. Find this Book of Astra thing. Maybe whatever this power source is will be enough to defeat the monstrosity. I don't know.
So I'm guessing this was beyond even your level of access? Is that why you don't know?
So
Yeah.
I have a question. Do you trust Mary
100%.
with your life?
He looks
Well,
over.
what if you leave Mary here to look after things and you come with us? Because you wouldn't put your own self in danger, right? That's the only way we're probably going to trust you.
He looks down and just... Mary steps in front of you. Because he's dying.
We're all dying eventually.
No.
Like,
He's sick.
Julia Plath dying.
He looks away.
Let me guess, there's some miracle cure at Astra.
Astra.
No. There's not.
Of course there is. That's why any of you damn people do anything.
Mary steps in Hawthorne. There's not.
Sorry
He
about
only
the
has-
dying and all.
About a month.
Sorry about the dying and all. But let's be honest, the reason you brought me here to take care of this isn't because I'm your blood. Not fully. Let's be honest. You hired me to do a job. Brought me here because you knew I could get this done. Because none of the damn two of you can take care of it, and you know that I could.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. So let's stop the BS of that I'm your son, I'm your brother, I'm anything here as if that plays a factor. You wanted to hire me.
You know what, Hawthorne? Regardless, you had a right to know, and I thought I would tell you. Take it, leave it, I don't care.
Alright.
We just
How
have
much
to
am I getting
stop this
paid
damn
for this
thing.
job? You're hiring me. I'm a bounty hunter. So is she. How much are we getting paid?
2,000 cogs.
Done.
I ain't no bounty hunter. I ain't getting paid, so that's all your business, right?
He looks over. We have to stop it. He kind of coughs and wipes. Kind of coughs up some blood.
I just know that if it's our work that leaves this world in danger, I have to clean it up.
Yeah, and this wheel don't work with no cogs, so...
Tell you what.
One more thing.
2,500, $500 a piece for 500 cogs a piece for each 5 of us.
Done. That's how serious I am
I
about
think he
getting
meant
this.
3,000.
Nope.
Oh,
He looks over. One last thing. Mary told me you've been getting attacked by monsters.
Yeah.
We've had reports. Different things. So weird.
So are they using our tech then?
Somebody is. That's another problem. They're coming from the facility that I can't get in. How? How?
What if it's Ain's doing this?
I don't know.
$750 a piece and we're dead good. I didn't realize these things were in the facility as well.
$750.
Dealing with the big bad monsters that are going to take over the marsh, as well as these things that have been coming after us. I think $750 per person is pretty okay.
Less than that I heard before.
I can't give that much, but I got something that'll help.
What you
I'll
got?
give you 500 plus this. Give it to him. She wheels up this case. She opens it up. There's a vial for each of you.
Pick one up and I'll look it up.
These are worth quite a bit. These are worth at least 250. Take it. It'll give you powers for up to 12 hours.
Ooh.
What kind of powers are we talking here? Because I've been down this road before as well.
Elemental abilities. Like him. These are DNA from Quell.
For
Put
12
it back
hours?
in.
Or forever?
12 hours. It'll last. It's the effect. These are subjects. P, F, I. To help. Use them.
Put it back in and I close the case. Sold.
Okay.
Hmm.
You guys can stay. The O Lodge. I'm gonna do my best to see if I could track down Mordecai. I know where his base is. Just need to make sure he's there. We don't
We'll
have
go
time
get
to waste
rested
with
up.
this.
We'll either come back tomorrow, or if you find out before then, send Mary with the information.
Will do. And
Pleasure doing business with you.
I think you guys are welcomed at. We've already made arrangements. Down the road a little ways, there's a facility called the O Lodge.
We're
We
familiar.
know the O Lodge.
It's a
I
chain.
don't know the O Lodge, but
We-
isn't that the one with the warm cookies?
I kind of turn around and like, do we still half own that? Is that still a thing?
We helped found it, but I think our share got, when we stopped coming around, our shares got liquidated a long time ago.
Binnie,
Probably
you
still
then
getting
remember,
hers.
Binnie, roll an intelligence check for me. I know we're
Okay.
kind of going over time a little bit, but
No,
roll
it's
an
fine.
intelligence check for me.
Oh, okay, hold on. My cat's in my dice tray. Go away. I love you, but go away.
So do we
Literally,
get
I
this
moved her
pod
and she
now?
sat right in it. I was like, really? That's the place you chose.
Oh yeah, the right place.
18.
You remember Bertrude saying, Binnie, look, I'm leaving. And, well, this O Lodge, you see, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might close it down, but look, I'll just buy you out. So, here's your cogs. He gives you some cogs. He's like, and you're like, you're a little kid. You're like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
So I just kind of smile and I'm like,
It's like a
and I kind of lean over to Hawthorne. I don't want anyone else to hear. And I'm just like, Hawthorne,
Mm-hmm.
I have buried treasure.
Buried treasure.
And I just kind of smile and I'm like, hee hee.
Before we proceed, I want to cut to Zoc real fast. Zoc, you are still trying to figure out paperwork. You're like, this is just stupid. This is absolutely stupid.
I'm just sitting there with
When
my
you
head on
see-
the wall, on the back of the wall, and my legs are extended out in front of me.
You hear the door creak out, and one of the council members comes walking out with like a posse. And he's, you hear, no, I can't do all that. It's too much. Crazy. No, stop it. I don't know why it says little arrow, but
Is his name Arrow?
It's
When?
Darrow.
Yeah. Wait a second. Is that my old friend? Stalk, is that you? Hold on, you reporters, get back! And he goes running, barreling towards you.
I love how
You
he fangirled
instantly
with
know that this is
high-pitched-
Bertrude. He picks you up and
Okay.
squeezes you so tight.
Alright, big dude. Big fella. You can let me down. Okay.
I missed you!
I miss you too,
Missed
buddy.
you so much!
What are you doing in Capital City? Okay, it's okay. Calm down. You're
One of the
okay.
council members.
You're one of the
I made a
council
lot of
members?
money. Yeah, I made a lot of money.
I heard you franchised the O Lodge. Way to go, big fella.
Yeah. Franchised the Low Lodge. Made a ton of money.
Hey, I was hoping. I've been sitting here. I can't see. My eyes went.
I can see that.
Yeah. Funny. That's great. Anyways, I have this huge stack of paperwork that I have apparently tried to get
Oh,
through.
You could throw that on the floor. I'll get somebody to clean that up.
Okay. Just
Throw
to be
it on
honest,
the floor.
I'm from Sunset. I came from Sunset. We are in a bad pitch.
Yeah, just throw it on the floor.
Okay.
It's
I
okay.
just
Throw
dump
it
it
on
in.
the
I
floor.
just dump it in the floor. Do you want to know what
Say
I
it.
need?
Zeta, pick it! And
Oh,
she
gosh.
turns and sees you dump
She-
on the floor. She's like,
she are-
I hate. It's like, I freaking hate you. I hate you.
He told me to do it, Zeta. It's not my fault. Get some longer legs next time.
No, he did it.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Zoc. Buddy, I have to run. I have meetings to attend for the council chambers.
Wait, before you go.
But-
Before you go.
What? Yes.
We need supplies bad in Sunset.
Was it funny throwing the papers on the floor?
It was great. I don't think Zeta appreciated
Zeta
it.
sitting there flipping you off, picking up papers. It was funny though.
It was funny. But I really
Yeah, it
need to
was.
get some supplies for my town of Sunset. And
Look. I'll tell you what. I'm busy, but tomorrow I'm free for like an hour, and I could even, we're old friends. I could get the council together. We could meet you and do whatever you're asking me to do, which I don't know because I wasn't listening. I'll tell you what. Look, it's on me. You came all this way. You could stay at the O Lodge for free tonight. It's on me. Full meal, full ride, all inclusive.
don't we
Does that
still
sound good?
don't we still own a part of that?
No,
Is that
Binnie.
still
I
a thing?
sold it. Binnie sold me her share a long time ago.
Didn't we all have a share though? Pretty sure we did.
I don't think so.
Definitely did, because it was her idea.
Okay. All right. I'm not
So,
gonna fight this. You got any?
go-
You got a bar there, Bertrude?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a bar. You can go there. As you walk out, Kami is outside of and she is just on the floor laughing her butt off. She's like, "You met the councilman, right?"
I just go.
Oh man. Oh, it's so fan.
We're
That's
going to the O
fantastic.
Lodge. I gotta come back tomorrow. Well, I don't know if you're
Oh.
going to the O Lodge, but I am.
I'll
I thought it
come
was
to the
Zeta
lodge
she
with
was
you.
laughing at, not Bert.
Oh, it was both.
All right, first drinks on me. Even though actually I don't have any money, so the first drinks are on you.
First drinks are on you.
Let's go.
First drinks on Bertrude.
Did
Actually,
he say it was inclusive?
Yeah.
yes, yeah, I'm gonna say yes on that one. As many
Let's do
drinks
that.
as many drinks as we want. That's what he said, right? Absolutely.
That's what?
Yeah.
Yes. The answer is yes.
Yeah, you said all inclusive.
Yeah.
Yep, all
So,
inclusive.
Zoc, you and Kami make your way to the O Lodge. As you open the door, see a group that you haven't seen in a very long time, with a certain human that you haven't seen in a long time. Hawthorne turns, swivels his chair to look who's coming through the door. You see Zoc Hawthorne walk through. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Woo!
Ooh, tension.
I just died.
It's like a reunion! I hope you guys enjoyed the mass amount of lore. I feel like man, I've told them I've dumped a whole lot of lore at you guys, and that's not even half of it. So
Great.
there's so
More
much lore that I've been
fun.
building up.
We've only just begun.
You guys have discovered a lot of things that have been happening. But I'm super excited for next week. So for you guys in chat, thank you, Misty Mountain Streaming, for the raid. That was awesome. We appreciate you so much. Make sure you come by tomorrow for more Chronicles of Andrasia, where I'm excited to see what happens. Question mark.
Whatever the hell the Fallout is from last week's session.
Good grief. That was nuts.
And then join me Tuesday for another Crab's Treasure, which should be fun, or maybe not. Or if you want to see me rage on,
it's gonna make you rage. It's gonna make you very crabby.
Oh, I would like
if you want to see me rage on camera, this is the where to do it.
All I know is that he's managed to put in a death counter for this, so it's going to be one of those sort of games. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then join us Wednesday for Cross. Are you streaming?
Yep, I'm back with Alien Isolation, channel redeemed horror game. I did play it last week, but since we only got the Xenomorph like in the last 10 minutes of the game, I'm going to be playing it again this week, and it's me full on hiding from an alien. So join me for that on Wednesday, because that'll be fun.
Yeah. And then join LJ Thursday for pools.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will be back on Friday with some more Sea of Thieves. So we have a pretty stacked week this week. You don't want to miss it.
This week, actually.
So we are super excited. We got some awesome things in store. Can't wait to share it with you guys. But as always, stay safe, stay nerdy, be blessed, and we will catch you next time.
See you guys.
Bye.